What's going on, you lovely people? It's your boy Roliver Queen. It's another special edition of Roll Vision, and as always, I'm joined by my lovely, scrumptious, delicious, sexy, handsome, flavorful, and magnificent homeboys. Ben, you can start first. Introduce yourself, brother.
Hello, I'm Dr. Ben. I just free agent. I don't care.
All right. Mark, go ahead, brother.
I'm Mark. Nerd. Says right here. Nerd.
Cosmic.
What's up, guys? Cosmic Ranger here.
And last but definitely not least, Blackwing.
What up? What up? What up, fellow comic book lovers, Ranger lovers, Token community? Happy to be here.
Word. So listen, let's not waste any more time. We're here for two very special reasons. Well, actually three, since a bunch of other topics popped up. But you know what, y'all? Let's get out the way. Let's talk Cosmic Fury. Let's talk Cosmic. Let's rip this fucking Band-Aid off. It's been what, a month now since that shit dropped?
I believe so.
Yeah, it's time to let the chopper fly. Listen, don't be afraid to hurt feelings. Don't be afraid to be as brutally honest as possible. Blunt. So, hey, listen, let's start off with initial thoughts. Cosmic Fury. Let's go. Good. Okay.
Good. That's good.
I enjoyed it.
Mid, but kind of what'd you expect? It is what it is.
Yeah.
It was fun, but I wanted more.
I want the 20 episode cut. I want the Pookie cut.
We all want more. We all
give me
want
that,
more.
Give me that 20 episode. Give me it in a
Yeah.
paperback.
After hearing that discussion with Simon Bennett explaining that originally they could have gone on for 10 more episodes, I can definitely see them going on for another 10 more episodes because there was something there that I felt like they could have done to, allow the story to go, prolong it even more and tell something on a grander scale, especially with this being like the final season.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I guess I'll be the outlier here. Lackluster as a motherfucker. Something I would never watch again. Definitely not the way to send off Power Rangers. I'm not sorry.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
No.
You're not wrong.
No, you're not wrong at all.
You're not wrong
at all.
We were talking
Right.
about that beforehand. Like, I think it's a good season as it is, but from a 30-year this history,
it feels like we have to grade it on two different things.
Yeah.
Right?
It's what are the two different things?
Like on one hand, it's a good season as like whether or not it's a good, bad, or mid season for a continuation of Dino Fury and the season on its own. And the second thing being a cap to the 30th, end of the franchise. So you have to look at it with two different lenses, I feel like, right?
True, but I'm looking at it all as,
or you could look at it however you want to.
I'm looking at it as all in totality. Like I will say this. I will say this. Compared to the other batch of seasons we've gotten before this, I will say Dino Fury, like the few episodes that I watched, and this,
which was
probably better. Like
three episodes.
Excuse me, 4, actually 5 episodes that I watched to catch up. 5.
Okay, great.
5.
So I thought it was a lot better than a lot of the previous seasons. I will give them that, and I do think it was a pretty solid continuation. I like the characters. The acting wasn't bad.
Yeah.
There was some things here that I enjoyed, but if I'm looking at it as a totality, I'm like, yeah, this. For me, this missed the mark. But, I didn't hate it, though. I didn't hate it. There's a lot of things I enjoyed, but we could get into that after. But, yeah, so let's get into, like, the nitty-gritty. So how do we feel about just, like, the overall, like, story?
I was okay with the overall story, having Billy be a mentor, and...
I agree.
And also, like... having it be more serialized, where it felt like everything was leading into the next thing, and there weren't any major interruptions where you're dealing with life lessons or anything like that. Like everything was, it felt like very like well flowed. The Dark Ranger stuff, which I was really looking forward to, I felt was a little tiny weird and a little out of place, but ultimately I was fine with it, and I was happy with it.
Hold on, Maj, we got a couple comments here. I just want to acknowledge them. Steph, I appreciate you being here. Damon said enjoyable but flawed. Okay. Anthony is very offended. Anthony said what? Say what?
That's my yellow ranger right there, Anthony.
Anthony said wrong. What was the mark? Jen said Cosmic too handsome not to be on camera. You guys could take that to the DMs. Make sure I'm there.
I look a mess right now, Jen. No one needs
Cosmic,
to
get
see
your
me
boy.
like this.
But yeah, so
But,
okay. Go ahead, Cosmic.
No, yeah, I was gonna say like the season was fun overall. Like I did like that it was one continuous like flow of story. I do think that there are some random things like Dark Ranger that was just kind of like why, but it, and we know that it was for fan service.
Yeah.
So it just didn't flow into the story well enough. But I did enjoy seeing Ryan back. Like I did enjoy seeing the new suit. I do like it with like the silver trim and the red arms. It does look really good. It's it's now it's unique to Power Rangers.
Right. Yeah, look, and I also really liked the inclusion of Lord Zedd for what it was. There's some stuff where the CGI was a little wonky. Whatever. It's Power Rangers. It's cheap. In terms of, oh God, I already forgot. Fern. Fern was great.
Fern was so fun. I think Fern is what made it fun.
Fern was fun.
Yeah.
Her relationship with Izzy was believable and one of the more believable relationships on Power Rangers. So
agreed.
In recent years,
yes.
Izzy was kind of a shit this season. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, this was the.
That's
thing
why I
that
want the 20 episode cut because there was going to be an arc where they break up.
They break up, yeah.
Acting. And I was like, give me that.
This was the thing that I forgot. Zeta, which seems like the show also forgot, but
oh my God!
Like, oh, I got words for that.
Oh, but, I got. Oh, me too.
I kind of liked his ending.
The ending's fine. The thing is how they went about it. Like,
yeah,
the story-wise, it makes sense. Story-wise, I can give it to you. Okay,
yeah.
Like I can sit there and be like, okay, this makes sense story-wise. It's in reality what happens. And we brought this up to Simon, where it's like, you can say you're doing it, for women empowerment and this and that, but essentially you're taking the role away from a black male lead, like, and you don't even have them in the season for like a whole 2 episodes.
Nah, like, fuck that. He died 3 times. 3 times.
And he took 4 naps.
3 times. He died at the end of Dino Fury. He came back to life. And then he died again
in the first episode.
That's crazy.
And they put him inside of a tree.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Look, I'm not gonna rush to rewatch this season, but
I have no needs to rewatch the season at all.
Is it better than Ninja Steel? Sure.
No, the Ninja Steel was slapping. I can't let y'all do that. I can't let y'all do that.
No, I agree. Ninja Steel is probably the worst season of Power Rangers in existence.
I can't let y'all do that. Is it better than Dino Charge? No.
I should. I want to preface. Other than Dino Fury, the last season I saw was Dino Thunder. So.
Okay.
Well, you didn't see the GOAT Mega Force and Super Mega Force?
Oh my God!
I saw like the special crossover episodes, and that's it. But I found most of the DVDs like at Book Off for like $5, so I have them. I don't know. They're in the collection.
You need to watch Mega Force and Super Mega Force.
And there's also YouTube, my guy.
There is.
That's right. That's very true.
I'll just find a history.
I've been contemplating watching everything. Yeah, I've been contemplating just starting back at MMPR. And just doing
I've
the
been
whole
contemplating
walkthrough
doing
again.
that too.
I look, I already went through that method. I don't know if I want to sit myself through that madness again.
I did
It's not
rewatch.
I did
bad.
it during COVID.
I mean,
I did it
it's not
COVID,
bad,
I could
but
do it again.
when you try to do it as like a content creation project, it will strain you.
I did actually rewatch Dino Thunder because the Ranger Danger guys are doing that season right now, and messy season,
Yeah.
Oh, very.
but still
That's what
fun.
a lot of people,
But still
everyone
fun.
loves it, and I'm like, y'all.
Wait, Dino Thunder is
and
messy.
Dino Thunder is messy.
Yeah, because was it like JDF like in between like doing his school or some shit?
Yeah, he had
That's
to
why like
leave.
he was in Ranger form for like 5 episodes
Oh yeah,
straight.
yeah, that.
Yeah,
That.
Hold on, we got some.
Here's the thing: Dino Thunder gives my like. I don't want to say hate, but like distaste for Tommy so much validity in
Ooh,
Dino Thunder. I'm like,
Really?
Really?
Why is he a doctor?
yes.
Really?
I
Why
feel
is
like
he
I feel like he's been way more tame in Dino Thunder than anything else.
Yes, I agree.
I just showed for me he was weak. That's the thing. For me, Tommy was weak in Dino Thunder.
I think that was the point.
How, you're that, but exactly that's the thing. So when people were like, Tommy's the GOAT, I'm like, he got his ass wiped in Dino Thunder so many times.
Wait, time out.
Whoa. Hold it.
He kicked the fucking dinosaur. Hold on, whoa.
He did.
Fucking
Yeah,
dinosaur.
he
Kicked
kicked
the
it.
T-Rex
Yeah.
statue in the nose.
Hold on. He kicked the dinosaur. What Ranger doing that?
Are you saying you can do
Who
that?
else hit a dinosaur? I could do it. I would probably die afterwards.
I wish I could do that, but no.
Y'all been reading my dream journal. It's my dream to fight a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Hold on. We got some we got some comments here we can answer. Anthony said, I feel like we're not saying what it is. It needed to be in space.
So
Okay.
so
I got words for this. Hang on, I got words for this.
Go
Yeah.
Go ahead. Take the floor.
So I see what this comment is saying, and this kind of goes into my topic. I meant to do a TikTok about this too as well, but I haven't had the time. So right at that the last 2 episodes where Zedd gets tricked and gets put into a tube similar to Zordon's tube, his plasma tube, and Bajilia was threatening to create an anti-Z wave.
yeah.
I would, if the show would have gotten 10 more episodes, if they would have gotten more episodes, I feel like they could have went into some territory where it could have been like some total annihilation, evil taking over the entire universe, kind of like on the same level as a Countdown to Destruction. But instead of 2 episodes, that would have been for like a whole 10 episode saga, and you have a whole arc of Rangers across the galaxy, across the universe, fighting off evil empires, their past enemies, and getting the shits kicked out of them over and over and over again.
So you want Darkest Hour?
To Biggie, actually,
Yeah. In a way, yeah.
To piggyback off of that, I think that was one of my main gripes with Cosmic Fury, because it was a lot of telling us there were other Rangers involved without showing it. Like,
Exactly.
I would have been okay. I would have been okay if I understand you can't get everybody back, but bro, you could have at least had the suits there. You could at least show us like glimpses of like, okay, maybe like the Zeos are fighting here. The Beast Morphers Ranger. Like, I would have at least liked to see the suits in action. I don't care. You could have ADR'd all those motherfuckers. I don't care. But
If
just
you could make
showing us.
If you can make stock footage for the the Grid Connection video work in 2022,
Yeah,
you
I
can
would
make
have.
it
I would have.
you can make
I
it
would
work
not
for
have
us in
minded that.
2023.
Show me old fights. I don't care. Like,
Exactly. I would take
you
it.
could
I would
pull
eat that
reference
up.
and be like, "That's from this episode." Cool. I don't care. Show me the fight. Be like,
Yeah,
"Oh, look,
but-
they're under attack."
Yeah, honestly, listen, just make a quick scene, like show them getting getting exploded, some shit, and show it with the different teams. You don't gotta hire nobody, just throw 80 on and you all set.
I do agree that I think that they did say like, oh, other Ranger teams across the world are doing blah 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 blah. Telling me that isn't great.
Yeah.
No, that's why I said the season.
Because now
was a
you
lot
know
of
it's
tell and
happening
no
and you
show.
can't see it.
Yeah,
Like, I want to see that. I want to see that
I
happen.
want to see that.
Yeah, because that I think that's what like lowered the score for me because it's like it felt so deflated. And then I think the part that I guess you could say agitated me the most is when we had like the Megazord fight where like those random ass Megazords were popping up. Like I
Yeah.
didn't mind it, but at the same time, it's like, bro, I can literally just go in my head and say, "Oh, those Megazords are remote controlled." Like,
Right, right, because we
Pretty
didn't
much.
see the teams.
we
Yeah,
didn't see the teams.
right, right. Yeah,
We got another comment, like a final to it, and I do think they should have done the suits and possibly a content of Q Ranger. This need to be bigger than them as a team, but involving the agreed, much agreed. Hold on. Oh, Will, thank you for popping up, and I think you were the one that just subscribed to the channel, so thank you very much. Anthony said, didn't Brody defeat a monster just a ranger as just a ranger? Did that happen?
Man, we don't give a crap about Brody.
I honestly
even
do
know.
not.
I don't even know who
Ninja
Brody
Steel
I
is.
remember.
so out of my memory.
Oh my
yeah. Ninja
god.
Steel is very far removed from my brain.
And then
Exactly.
Will said they still had the grid battle force at MMPR suits. So listen,
Yeah, they were on set. They're in the room. Like,
they're there.
They have a
Um,
closet. They have a suit closet.
and then let's see here. It's literally as small as them landing on a plane, and you see the Dino Charge Blaster. Yeah, something. So I'm
yeah,
not asking for a big pizzazz because listen, I'll even throw this in there. Count out the destruction. Like what part of what made it great was that we saw the suits or certain suits,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they didn't. But they
They
didn't
didn't
have to
talk.
do. We saw them. We saw them being captured, but
you
we didn't
didn't.
hear the
You
sounds.
didn't.
Like
Yeah, you didn't have to see who was under the helmet of Trey of Trifor of the Gold Ranger. You didn't have to. You just knew. Fine, and same with the Phantom.
exactly. So I think something along those lines, I would have been fine. So again, that's what like brought it down for me. But
What was
as
it? I
for other,
think Dino Fury had even a scene with like the Beast Morpher Rangers that used an unaired episode when they were
wasn't that
talking.
the
It's the
wasn't that
episode
the
that Zedd got released.
oh okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
it showed that the Great Battle Force Rangers fighting a monster.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, and then Zedd got his Z staff from the vault.
Oh okay.
But yeah,
And
that's what I'm saying. Like, show me shit like that. Like, if you did it last season, why couldn't you do it this season? Even if you just show those Rangers, if you just showed me Beast Morphers, I'd be like, okay, we saw a team.
I mean, listen, I'll even go as far to say this. I guarantee you, somebody on YouTube 5 can easily go and piece
And
together
edit a scene. Yeah,
edit some
Adam.
scenes in. Oh my god, listen.
Hope you're listening, Five.
5, brother, make it happen.
You know what to
Please.
do.
You know what to do, bro. You got 2 channels, bro. You got 2. You can make it happen.
you know, I will give this season a B.
A B?
Yeah, I'll give it
Okay.
a B. Not
Okay,
a B
that-
plus.
I think during my review, I gave it a 7 out of 10.
Damn,
I
I feel like
what
I
I
was
gave him in my review, but yeah, I'm gonna have to say yeah. I agree with Ben. It's B tier.
Yeah.
shit. Damn, Mark.
I'm gonna give it an E for Evil Ollie carrying the whole entire season.
Oh, let's talk
Evil
about that
Ollie.
shit.
That's the only.
Best
That
part of
was
the entire season.
I was so mad. I was like, I hope.
Oh.
Like at first, I was like, when I was first watching it, I was like, oh, he's evil right in the first episode. Like, please don't make this only last 2 episodes. Please don't just be like, oh, now he's back. And like, nope, evil the whole time. I was like, oh, that suit.
The suit is gorgeous.
I give him
Super awesome.
look, I give him props for originality, and that suit has probably got to be the sickest Ranger suits we have seen in so long.
That blue on it was so good.
Which makes
I'll-
the Cosmic Fury suits so
Yeah,
fucking annoying.
That's what the suits.
Yeah.
The weapons are like great, and everything
Look,
else.
Yeah,
I give
I like the
props to them for
weapons.
coming up with original individual weapons, something that we have not seen
Yeah.
in this universe in so long. And as much as I wish they used the team blaster more often, it was still great to see the combining
The Impractical Blaster.
of team weapons
Yeah.
together again. Because again, so many things in Power Rangers that we have not seen in so long. Yes, I get it.
Yeah.
Rangers gets their footage from Super Sentai. Sentai hasn't been doing like team bazookas in like so long. So the fact
been a
that
while.
Cosmic Fury was able to bring that in, it felt great.
Why did they make Javi lose an arm?
I
don't
feel
know.
like
I don't really think there's a reason. I think
I
it's
really
very
don't know.
like
Character development.
Endgame or not or like yeah, Endgame, right? Where what's his name loses his arm? Hulk?
I mean,
Wait,
Who loses an arm?
he hurt his
Who-
arm. He didn't lose it.
Someone got really hurt with their arm.
It was
Oh,
Hulk.
you mean-
It
are you
was
talking about
Captain
Bucky?
America. Nah, Bucky always
No,
lost
not
his arm.
Bucky. Bucky did lose his arm, but it's not the same situation. Where it's
No.
literally like you're using a powerful item, and it has consequences to using it.
Yeah, when the Hulk did the whole
He did the
Oh, with the
snap.
snapping with
Gauntlet,
the
yeah,
with
and he-
Tony's
Oh,
messed his
Oh,
arm
yeah,
up.
okay,
yeah.
okay.
And so
also they
Ollie
it was-
Ollie used a Morphin Master staff, and he's
Yeah.
not strong enough. So
in Javi's whole thing, I think it was just because a big part of his character. Everyone had their own character arcs going on, but him. So like, oh, let him lose his arm, so now
Right.
he can't play guitar. So that's
Right.
his. Every
yeah,
person
exactly.
got their
Take away his
struggle.
love of music
Yeah,
and make him relearn.
they literally could have just did a whole. Well, no, that's kind of insensitive. No, I'll say it. If there could have been an explosion, he could have lost his hearing for a couple episodes. You know, something like that. Like you know, it's.
I don't know.
but,
I didn't think the
like-
arm was necessary, but
But I'm not gonna lie, the arm looked nice though.
The arm looked cool.
Yeah, it looked.
It was
It
alright.
gave the suit.
He
It
was
gave
like
the
early
suit
fall
more.
winter soldier, not winter.
It gave the
soldier.
suit more pop. I know what you mean. I know what you're saying, Cosmic.
Yeah, because they're so plain that
They're
this
so-
one arm can make it look so much better. I
Right.
think every fucking Ranger should have had their arms
It was
Lost.
pretty
decorated
tame.
or something.
It was pretty
like a
tame
leg.
for a character, like especially in this, for him to lose his arm, and then it just seems like he's going into shock, and then he goes into
Right.
shock. He wakes up, and I was like, he's walking around with one arm on, and he's not shocked by that idea.
I
No,
got some
yeah,
controversial
that's
statements.
very
Go ahead.
kid.
I got some controversial statements. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I like
Let it
them
rip,
suits.
let it rip, bro. Let it rip.
I like them suits.
Like
I really like those suits.
what part?
Look, they weren't great, but they kind of grew on me.
Yeah. Like my
They just,
only
no, for me, they looked worse in action.
They looked uncomfortable because like it's like all
Yeah,
like the
because of the
padding, and then you
padding.
could see the unders. That's
Yeah,
that's my thing. I feel like in certain angles, it really sticks out. But overall, I thought they were cool. I think if anything,
Like, this is a cool photo.
yeah,
This
Yeah,
is a good
exactly.
photo.
exactly.
But here's the thing. So let me dissect the suit for a sec.
Yeah.
Every art of this suit looks great because they make it look like a Ranger suit, where like
Yeah.
it's spandex, not foam.
Mm.
So Amelia specifically, her skirt piece, that silver part, is a separate piece, and you can see it in the show. It's a separate piece,
Right.
so it doesn't even move with the skirt. It like sticks out sometimes. Everything about this is just sticking out, including the chest piece. There are scenes where you can see it almost opening on the side because it's not a suit. It's a chest piece.
Yeah, I feel like if there were like more, I don't know, yeah, like spandex, like really like skin tight, it would have hit better. But I don't know, like this is one of like the very few times where I say I gotta see it in person, and for me, it worked. Like if they just angled certain shit better, I think it would have been. I think it would have been fine. But for me, the suits grew on me, especially like after like the first couple of times. Like, oh, okay,
These look,
Because
these look like
Amelia got
suits
released
before you
in
get a
Legacy
power
Wars.
upgrade.
Amelia got released in Legacy Wars, and it looks great because it
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like how a Power Ranger suit looks.
and Mark,
And
you said
they brought the shield down a little bit more too, so that it covers more.
Mm.
and Mark, you said it looks like the Super 4 power up.
Yeah, like they need a power up to add to the suit. So like this would be
Mm.
like if this was like hypothetically 20 episodes, this would be like the first 8 episodes. Then they get like a battle arm or something to upgrade it to make it look more complete. Because it's just the color choices of each is fine, but they look so like matte of a finish. Like there's no
They're
sheen to
muted,
it, there's no
yeah.
shine, there's no
there's
like,
nothing on it makes
pop
it
in the
make it
light,
pop.
you know.
Yeah.
Is it what again? I apologize because I only seen a couple episodes of Down Fury. When they get the extra like padding
armors?
on, yeah, what them shit's called? It's like
Battleizer?
Nah,
No.
Dino
The
armor
Dino
keys.
keys.
They're armor keys.
Yeah, the army key. If they had something like that
Yeah,
with
that'd be
these
great.
suits, I think that would have been fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they're more adorned. They're more asymmetrical. Yeah, they're more asymmetrical. So
Yeah.
it builds a style of the suit.
Yeah. So
Like Cosmic said, with like the art, all the art had like cool shading to it, made it look sleek. The silver was different, everything looked, and then like you get this, and even like some of the production shots we saw before it came out, like the older time, I'm like, these just like, yes,
Every
you're
piece
trying
is
something
separate.
new. They should have did different helmets. That's the thing. They should have had brand new helmets from the ground up, not modified. What like they should have just went all different.
I think that gets
I
on
don't
my
know
nerves
how
too,
that
when
would
they're
have
like
worked.
the first original suits. I'm like, they're not original because the helmet's not
Yeah.
original.
And the helmets are still the same.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I think it was smart that they kept the helmets the same.
Yeah, me
I
too.
this
From a
like
story standpoint, it makes sense because it's
the,
like season 3 of Dino Fury, basically.
like I feel like the suits. Okay, yeah, they're a grower, but I feel like it's the helmets that really like help sell it for me. I don't know if I would trust Hasbro to make an original helmet. Like I
Right.
don't know.
I don't trust
Like
Hasbro with anything.
But I've shared this art before. They've had this suit with. I mean, you guys are gonna probably hate me. The Q Ranger helmets, and they look so much better.
Okay, that's yeah. I mean, yeah, I can see it, but I don't
These
know.
suits
I
work
think I
well
prefer.
with Q Ranger helmets. I just think the dinosaur aspect doesn't fit well with the space aspect that they're going for.
I don't know.
Especially when you toss in the Zords and stuff, where it's like, yeah, they're not Ranger specific, but they could have been.
Let me see this cute. I need to get a good picture of like Q Ranger. Let me see if I agree like 100%.
Yeah, you put
Like,
those suits side by side together, and you look at the Q Ranger suits. You can tell which suits stand out the most.
Yeah,
let's
those.
see.
I was even thinking if they did those suits, like Zato should have just had the freaking Zenkaiser suit. That would have been great.
Um, I can somewhat see it, but I don't know. Maybe it's kind of hard for me because like I've grown so I don't want to say attached, but I've grown accustomed to what we've got. I can see what Cosmic is saying. I see it.
And I love these suits.
Like I said, even if you just take the helmets, and put them on the Cosmic Fury suits,
I
like
would
said, someone did it
exactly.
with,
Even if you just gave us the helmets, it
yellow,
still would have worked.
and it looked great.
I've never seen this show, but that bull one in all black with the horns on the mask, that's a nice suit.
I recommend.
Fire.
I recommend.
That's a
people
nice
looking
suit.
haven't
I'm gonna
seen the
check it
show,
out
but
once I
I've seen
finish
these suits.
watching Live Man right now. Then I'm gonna check it out. I have a big
Oh,
list 'cause
nice.
I'm new to Super Sentai.
How are you enjoying it so
And
far?
there are ways to modify these
It's
Q Ranger
good,
suits
like-
to fit a Power Ranger aesthetic.
Yeah,
My thing is like I don't mind the suits. I think the only aspect from Q Ranger that really grated my nerves about Cosmic Fury is I'm sorry, those fucking mech fights. I don't like those. I don't like the Q Ranger mechs.
Yeah, me neither.
I hate them. I don't
They're
like
too
them.
round.
I
Yeah,
like them. I do.
like-
I enjoy them. I like the big Christmas tree looking one with all of them.
Oh
like,
my
the
gosh,
black
oh
okay.
god
cannons.
no. Oh
No,
god
no,
no.
I'm
Didn't
glad.
see that
I'm
one.
glad we did not get that mech. I'm glad we didn't get that mech. I'm sorry, Cosmic.
I'm
but-
sad we didn't get it. I'm sad.
but-
I love that one.
Look, I like the Q Ranger mechs because it gives the Megazord a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Variations to choose from. Because you have like the main Zords are pretty much a group of 9, and of course Red
Avon.
is the main focus, while the rest of them you can switch in between so many, you can form so many combinations. I like that. In so many
Here's the thing with-
interchangeabilities.
With Cosmic Fury, they use the damn Zords way too much.
All right.
It took me out of the story that they had when they had like, here's a Zord fight. It's like, okay, we didn't need the fucking Zord fight.
I feel like they burned through so much of the money with like the original footage that they needed to salvage something, so they had to throw the Megazord fights in there.
Mhm.
That's why. Yeah.
It felt like we were being lied to at first when they're like, there's going to be less filler. I'm like, the Zord fights are filler.
The
They're
Zord fights
filler.
were filler, and that's when like my brain kind of turned off, and I was like, all right, whatever. I'm like, I
No,
want
literally,
more.
I'm like, oh, the story's going so well, and then Zord fight. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh.
Hold on, we got some people here in the chat. Vaughn, appreciate you stopping by. NY Hope, that's definitely you. J Brex, I appreciate you stopping by.
I knew it.
Hold on. Anthony said, I really need to watch live, man. I enjoy the suits and the
Yeah.
arsenal.
Yes, definitely watch live, man.
And he said they're better explained in their series. And he also said there were some fights where they didn't need the Zords. I 100% agree. I 100% agree.
Yeah.
Will said,
and it was hilarious as hell. Oh, go ahead. I'm definitely
Wait.
Bull Black.
Oh my God! Wait, ladies and gentlemen, we got somebody here. Let me see if I can get them in.
Oh snap!
Oh my god!
Oh, hey.
Special guest,
Hey.
Special guest,
came out of the dad cave for a sec.
Oh my gosh. Some of you I know more than others,
Oh,
or whatever that Jason from Forever Red.
Be
line.
still my beating heart. Be still my beating heart.
What's up, y'all?
Oh, I love
Well,
you.
this is a
How are
surprise.
you?
No, Ro kind of invited me earlier today. He's like, "Hey, I know you got a lot going on right now, but if you can pop in," he's like, "We'll be streaming late." So I'm like, "Hell yeah!"
Cool.
So,
Yeah, I kept this quiet from you guys. I was like, I don't know if he's gonna pop in or not. But...
This is a surprise that I like. I don't like most surprises.
I like surprises, and this one definitely caught me by surprise.
Ben
Nice
hates surprises.
It's good to see you, Eric.
yeah, good to
It's
see
nice
you all.
to see you.
Yeah. So what are we talking about? Oh God, you got Q Ranger up in here. What's happening?
People are bickering.
I caught a little bit of this before I joined. I'm a fan of the Q Ranger mechs. I have all those ones from Japan. I imported all of them, even the Christmas tree Zord. I'm right with you, Cosmic. I love all the Zords from Q Ranger, but I'm glad we got the core 11 in Cosmic Fury because there was no way for them to fit the Phoenix.
Nope.
And like all the other ones that were in Q Ranger, like Cerberus, there was no way to fit all of them because you would definitely lose the focus of the story that Cosmic Fury was telling.
Yeah.
There is only so
No,
much
that's the
real
thing. I'm
estate.
like, I didn't need more. I needed less, actually. I needed less swords.
You know that saying
There's too
goes
much
well.
sword.
Less is more.
Yeah, no, I mean, listen, for what it was, I mean, I guess I don't mind, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like Cosmic Fury, the story alone, like I feel like we didn't really need Megazords, like, and I feel like this is one of the first times where I could really say, I was like, I think, and I know I was like a little harsh in the beginning, but one thing I do like is, yeah, the story was very straight through, and again, so much so that you don't need a Megazord fight. Like, I'm compelled from all the shit they're doing on the ground.
It actually interrupted the serialization.
Yeah. No, and then it was funny.
Some of the Megazord
blew
fights
them
did.
up. Zedd blew them up.
And there's been many episodes of Power Rangers that have had no Megazord fights.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I agree with Cosmic. The way that Lord Zedd just took him out so easily at the end, it made it all seem for nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah, like he was just shooting them out the sky, like you gone,
you're
in
dead,
a row. In a row.
Like,
they were flying in a row, and I was losing it.
The fact
Like,
that none of them were like trying to avoid being shot.
And speaking of Lord
Like,
Zedd,
oh, they're just
I gotta
coming right
say,
out.
I love the Master Zedd suit, and it was just a suit that had so
cool.
much wasted time. I loved that suit.
I wish
Yeah,
we
it
got.
was
I wish we got a better fight.
Someone said Super Shredder.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah,
Listen,
it was.
Kevin Nash was a suit actor for Zedd in that show. Like, I'm sorry, that's the first thing I thought.
Yeah,
I was like,
Super Shredder. Super Shredder was the tease that I gave out when I saw it. I was like, oh, this is funny. This looks just like him.
But
It does kind of look like Super Shredder.
I loved
didn't
it
think of
though. The
that way, but
helmet.
you know what? Picturing
it
it now
was-
makes sense.
It was amazing. Like, I love the suit, but the fact that we were robbed a fight, and the one thing that really pisses me off about Cosmic Fury, and I know it's something that Simon kind of disregards, like, oh, that's a Sentai thing or whatever. The core 4 of them, when they first morphed, got their full roll call with like the pose and the cool Morphin big Morphin Grid background. None of the rest of the Cosmic Fury Rangers got that. I wanted a team. I don't care how long the roll call would have been. All 7 of them, blue, orange, get Zenith, however you want to do it. The fact that they all didn't get that, like, you know, intro with the cool CGI background
Yeah.
at the same time, and they didn't even do them individually when they first like morphed or whatever.
You know what
So
was
we didn't
also
get all.
weird? We actually didn't have a single fight where all of them, including Zeta, were all together.
Right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The only time we see them all together is during the intro sequence.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
crap! Dang.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Missed opportunity.
You make me lower
but
my
it's-
grade.
But like roll
shit.
calls
maybe,
are.
maybe I'll lower mine too.
But it's like roll calls are
Mark
such.
is like, you can make me lower my grade.
So important. You're right.
Yeah, roll calls are so important, not just to Sentai, but for Power Rangers. And
Thank
you know,
you.
for half the team to be missing a roll call in like the final season ever or whatever,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
sucks.
No, and I think that's part of like kind of what the issue people had with Simon in general. They you know, we talked to him in person, we got a lot of information out. And I appreciate the conversation, but it doesn't change the fact that I'm like, you played with a game that you didn't know how to play.
Yeah.
And you made it your own. You changed the rules to fit your views of this universe that has established rules already.
Do you feel, piggybacking off of that, but do you feel like whatever the new iteration of Power Rangers is going to be is going to not have these things that we are saying is so integral? Like,
I don't think they will, and I don't think they have to, but this did.
That's
yeah. I feel like because, like, again, Cosmic Fury is the last season of the main line. Like, there's certain things that, you know, we've come to expect when it comes to Power Rangers, but when it comes to like,
abandon them. Yeah,
exactly. But when it comes to like this new, well, if it ever comes out, Power Rangers universe, okay, then I think we could give it a little bit more leeway on, you know, okay,
because it truly will be its own thing.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, they can do whatever they want, and I'll be like, oh shit, that was cool. But this was celebrating the franchise and ending it, and I just feel like it didn't celebrate it and it didn't end it.
Yeah, like if they like, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, I don't know, when PMC comes around, oh yeah, guys, we're continuing Power Rangers from right where we left off. I was like, okay, because that's what Cosmic Fury left me with. We're like, oh, this can keep going on. This doesn't feel like the end. And again, I will also agree with Cosmic. I do appreciate that Simon Bennett actually took the time and like kicked it with us in a more professional manner and told us, okay, this is why we couldn't do this. This is why we couldn't do that. So I do appreciate that, but still, what we got is what we got. But
yeah.
There were just little things. Like overall, I loved Cosmic Fury.
Yeah.
I thought it was a solid story. I loved the characters and the growth of the characters, but there were just little things that just irked the hell out of me, that if they change certain aspects, just not just aesthetically, because like these costumes, I like the concept drawings better. Whatever that textured pattern they had on the side was completely lost in the suit. The only one that it showed up nicely on was Fern's suit, because it was orange and red. Like that paneling on the side looked red in the light, and in the light, whatever patterning they were, you know, intending for the opposite of the silver side was completely lost in translation from the drawing to the suit. And these suits needed more texture.
Yeah. I definitely like agree. I feel like, again, if there were, like I said before it got here, like if they were just like a little bit more like tight, more spandex, I think it would have like worked, and maybe like a little bit more glossy. I think it would have been fine. But again, for me here, it's just like angles is everything. This is fine, but there were just certain shots. Like I think there was some warehouse scene. Like, bro, you can see like that padding is just like sticking out. You can see the zipper. Like, come on,
well,
bro.
in that ending fight where Fern's like running the side of the cliff and half of her armor just like folds.
It's open.
It sucks. It sucks so bad.
If we're talking about aesthetics, something that came to mind was when Zedd had like Earth imprisoned, and they were in like a building, and I think maybe I'm misremembering it. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but it looked like there were signs that just said like Zedd prison or something like
Yeah,
that.
no, that's what it did. Yeah.
Okay, okay, so they just like went to Staples and then just like
Yeah.
made some signs.
Yeah.
Hey, oh there, I'm gonna go down
They
to the
didn't.
Staples
They didn't
here
go
and
to
make some-
Staples. They captured the Staples and like,
Oh, that's
this
it.
is critical for our plan.
Right.
We need good.
I think that's
signs.
a scaling issue in itself too, because it's like Zedd prison and only like 10 people walked out of it.
Yeah.
It's very strange.
Like-
Again, this would have been perfect if you just had a ranger or a couple like veteran rangers. You don't need the fucking voices. Just sprinkle it right there. Just sprinkle them in. Just
Yep.
like show them running out.
You do have the suits.
You got the suits. Hold on.
It could have been a nice mirror to Countdown.
And
I
that was
agree.
that was another thing. They should have, because they made this seem not only like a big universal threat, but for Earth, you know, a global event. And it was more telling than showing. Like
Yes.
throw
That's what we
throw
were
in a
saying
suit.
earlier.
Throw in a suit, like throw in a Dino Charge Ranger or whoever, like an
Exactly.
in-space suit. Like,
No,
you know,
yeah, they're
throw
so stuck up
TJ
on
a bone
Ninja
and
Steel.
be
Show
like,
in
oh.
another Ninja Steel Ranger.
Yeah, exactly. Like them taking the fall, or you know, a flash of light of them getting powered down. You can cut away before you have to show the actor, or show a back shot, just something, just to
Yeah.
sprinkle. Because I don't want Jane and Jayborg where, well, Rangers are fighting around the world. Are they?
Who are you to be the authority?
Where are they? Show them to me.
Like, hold on, we got a lot of comments here. Let me make sure I do my due diligence. Cosmic, you were asked, are you Morphin in outer space? By
I always want to
by
Vaughn.
Vaughn said roll pull to TJ Day. I guess I did. Liz, thank you, Liz, for showing up. She said, I went to get some grub and I come back and Eric is here.
Surprise.
Anthony said, could we have done the story with the extra 10? I think we could have done better with the extra 10.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You know,
yeah.
I don't even need an extra 10.
Extra
I
5.
just need like 2 more at the end to extend the ending.
Yeah, honestly, 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Let Ollie get a goddamn fight when he becomes blue. Like,
Right.
just let him get a fight. He was just talking like, hey, Lord Zedd, I'm in the void with you. Like,
And Ollie's suit looked
yeah.
the worst. That helmet was too big for that suit.
why is it that his evil suit looked more Sentai than anything?
That's what we
here?
said.
I
His
That's
evil
what we
suit
said.
is peak.
It was,
I need a figure of that now.
It was so good.
Hold on. Anthony also said, I think we could have kept the team and revived Zeto's old team, used these Zords with the villains of that, and we still could have hit the beats in Cosmic. Huh?
I think he's saying we could have revived Zeto's old team, used the villain from Q Ranger, and still could have hit the story.
Oh,
After
okay,
that.
okay, all
That could
right.
work.
It said, Liz said Zedd was player Galaga.
When he's shooting down the Zords.
And it's, Anthony said, if we can get a roll call in Dino Charge, we for sure could have got it. Yo, listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
Look, I still don't forgive Donald George for not giving us a 10-man roll call. I still haven't forgiven them for that.
Wait, they never did that?
No, they only did a 9-man
No?
Ranger Morph, and that was it.
I don't know why
I feel like I feel like, well, if it's 9, I feel like that at least put some effort. But
I'll give him effort for that.
yeah,
for-
like,
Who was missing from the 9?
Was it Zenowing?
Zenowing.
Yeah.
Zenowing.
He was in a
cares
bird
about
feeder.
him anyway.
we said, Will said I needed my Fern roll call, and they said, oh, this is a good one right here. They done pushed Fern to the side when she was literally a monumental moment. The first official Orange Ranger on television. You know what? I kind of agree with that. Like, it kind of just like she just became a Ranger and was like, "Yay, you're a Ranger!" And then,
Okay, let's keep him going. Let's keep him moving.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and that kind of goes back to like my statement of just like, yeah, maybe we could have done better with like 10, because I feel like Countdown to Destruction could have used one more episode.
They
Like-
even acknowledged that.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I could, yeah, nothing too crazy.
Were we happy with Billy as mentor? I was.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was definitely happy with that. It fit. It felt great.
he got his
Yeah.
time to shine. He beat what is it?
Zedd?
Squilia. Like,
Ugh, I don't care about those two.
see, I love Vigilia and Squilia.
I
did.
I thought they were pretty
I thought
fun.
They were cute.
In terms of originality for original villains, I'll give them that. But in terms of like doing something,
I just thought it was funny. Like the one thing that really stuck out to me was when they captured Squilia, and they're like, "Wait, she's got nothing. She was there in the plant," and like, and Solon just cracking up, like, "There's nothing in this girl's head," and just kind of that
Yeah.
commenting on like online influencer culture was just hilarious to me.
talk about
No,
breaking the
I
fourth
really
wall.
enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I thought she was hilarious. I think they did kind of break the fourth wall a little with half the things that they said. There's a scene where Squilia says something about like people being poor, and I was like, that's Simon taking a dig at us.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
Because I don't know if you guys remember the
I remember.
controversy of him calling people poor.
I remember that.
I don't
Oh my
remember that.
Oh,
You
I
guys,
remember that.
Don't you guys
He
know
did-
you
he
have to
did
have
call
like a
people
100-inch TV and like a
Oh,
good
yeah.
sound
Oh my
system
God.
and to fully appreciate the cinematography?
Someone get him on the phone so we can pay off my medical student loans then. Mr.
No, yeah,
Moneybags.
he's like, if you have a great system and a giant TV, you should truly respect and appreciate once and always. Like, you have to watch it with the top notch, equipment. And everyone took that as him calling everyone poor. So to hear Squilia calls people poor was just, I was like, oh, he knows what he's doing.
Mhm.
This was
Yeah,
definitely added an ADR later.
Yeah, definitely. Because Once and Always like came out a couple months ago, and this was supposedly filmed like what?
Around the
Yeah.
exact same time.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
listen, Vaughn
And
said if you
ADR
don't got
was done
Netflix,
like
you're
maybe a
broke.
month or two before. So
Yeah, they
Listen, Von,
definitely
Netflix is $20 a month for 4K streaming. Okay, like it's expensive.
I barely watch anything on Netflix right now.
God, I'm paying $15 for that, and I'm trying my best to make sure that $15 is worth it. I am
I use it
trying my
every day.
best.
Good luck.
No.
Trust me, when that $15 came, I was about ready to cancel my membership.
Listen, they had every single Fast and Furious on there at one point. Okay, I think that's worth $15.
Agreed.
Bro, now they got them all on HBO Max.
Oh, I got that
Or
too. I don't
Hulu.
pay for it, but I got it. Hey. Hold on. We got a question here. Here's my question. Where does the new franchise start?
Where? Earth?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let me call you guys back in 2026.
2026. If it happens.
Is it animated? Is it live action?
Yeah,
What is
there's
it?
a lot
Like,
of options.
what is it? Every now and then, Entwistle comes out of his hole and he just like
Exactly.
says
He
something.
just says like, we're still working on it.
He says something that
We're
that's-
alive. We're
that
here.
he's alive. Like I don't
I'm
know.
here. I'm still working on it. It's still work in progress.
I mean, because if I'm not, again, you guys probably know better than I do. If I'm not mistaken, this new universe was supposed to be a movie. Then the movie was going to launch a series.
Yes.
And then I think at some point there was going to be an animated portion of it. I don't know if it was going to be related to that universe. Or
I don't think if it was related, yeah.
Okay, all right. So that the animated show was going to be something separate entirely, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's supposed to be separate. I was hoping it was to be comic book related, like an animated version of the comics.
I thought that it was going to be several different iterations of animated and live action that all could be interwoven, some adult themed, some regular. That's what I remember. I think it was like some Hollywood Reporter or Variety article. I don't remember. I don't care. Get here and just
I just wait until something's officially announced. I'm just like, whatever they're gonna do, they're gonna do. I'm gonna check it out.
No.
No, I bet for like the cartoon stuff.
Until there's a trailer, I don't care.
Yeah, there's no.
Yeah, because we've gotten official announcements. We've gotten more than enough. We've gotten an official announcement, and we've gotten like the
Yep. We've gotten press releases. Yeah.
Press releases. So like,
Yeah.
now show us a trailer because I think we've heard enough of like the lip service and like the teases here and there.
But it's still Hasbro at the end of the day. So I mean, I'm just going back to my previous. It's Hasbro. So I mean,
I think it's just unfortunate that the world events that have taken place.
That's very true.
Yeah,
for
that
this.
too. I
Like
mean,
we went through COVID, which shelved a lot of stuff, and now we're going through like a writer's strike that just ended, and we're still in an actor's strike. So it's just like so many things are working against everything, and Power Rangers unfortunately has to take the brunt of it for us who like it.
So realistically speaking,
comic.
yeah, we'll get to that. Don't worry, we'll get to that. But realistically speaking, when do y'all think this is coming out? I personally don't think this is happening. I feel like
Never.
I don't know.
Not for a long time.
If the strike ends soon, I think we could have something, not anything like super concrete, but something by the end of next year. An announcement of some sorts to say like, hey, we're gonna start casting.
I
We
say
just
by
finished
I
the
say
main
by
script.
PMC. If not PMC, then 2025. Something in 2025.
I hope that I still care by the time. of whatever it
That's
is.
valid. That's super valid.
because I just don't right now.
Yeah, me too. I mean,
And I don't think that's wrong for me to feel that way.
No,
There's
it's
no-
it's
not at all.
totally
There's nothing wrong
valid.
with
It's
that.
totally
No.
valid.
How many
There's
times
nothing
I've
wrong.
stopped caring
There-
about Power Rangers?
There's an extent where I feel okay with part of me feels okay that there isn't any new Power Rangers live action thing coming down the pipeline. I'm okay with the toys being in the toy chest for a little bit.
Yeah. I
Do
think
I-
it's No, go ahead.
Do I want to see? Of course, I would like to see something again in the future, but like I'm okay with it being like in the toy chest for a little bit and then come back triumphantly. If you come back, you have one chance to come back and do it right and like do it really well. Don't do it half-assed.
Yeah, that's fair.
Please.
I think Ranger fans don't know how to react because we've had it for so long. It hasn't gone away like Ninja Turtles or Voltron or anything.
Yeah.
So there's a fear of like being
It faded
forgotten.
into obscurity. Sure.
How long was the gap from RPM to Samurai?
2 years.
No, it was 1 year.
Like 1 year.
Oh yeah,
it was
1 year. We had
But-
one
but
gap
we
year.
had the
2010,
reversion
and
during
then
that
2011
time.
we got Samurai.
Okay.
We have the reversion. So technically, like Power
It
Rangers
was
still
still
never
on air.
stopped. Yeah, being on.
Yeah,
And
they
we
were
had a-
still
we- and we had a
releasing.
year
They
worth
were still
of
releasing toys
MMPR
in
toys.
2010.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Oh, so this is gonna be like the very first time where it's just like, oh shit, we
got nothing.
We really have nothing.
Right.
Yeah,
As a
hey,
G.I.
like I
Joe
said,
fan, I could deal with a break. Like,
me too.
when's the last time I got to think G.I. Joe besides toys?
Look, by the time that it does come out, I actually hope that it'll look almost not. This might sound radical, but I do want it to look completely different. I want it to be its own thing, and I want it to have a different tone. Still feel like Power Rangers, but like have a different tone.
Yeah,
and you have to nail that.
It can't
tone.
be successful in the future with the way they've been doing it for 30 years.
Correct.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
100%. That's what I'm saying. Thank you.
like I'm just waiting for like that moment where like I don't know, maybe this potential trailer or whatever comes out, and I'm seeing like people that I know almost never see talk about Power Rangers talk about Power Rangers.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like,
Yeah.
That's kind of what happened with the 2017
Yes,
movie.
I was just going to say that.
A little bit, but
Yeah.
but there was something that was missing.
Yeah.
And we all
I
know
feel
the-
like
Find that
2017
thing that
movie
was
still
missing
had-
and put it in.
You still had Rangers on TV, so people still couldn't take it seriously.
Mhm.
Right, that is true.
You had two competing titles.
Live action titles.
Yeah, live action titles at that.
Because
And you
Ninja,
also had a bad release date.
Oh, the
oh
release date,
yeah,
it was
they
horrible.
sandwiched it in between like Guardians and I
And
think
Beauty
was
and the Beast.
It was
oh,
Logan,
yeah.
and Logan.
And Logan. So, yeah.
Logan.
Yeah.
Logan was
Are
the
we
end of
sure?
March.
And
Yes,
Beauty and the
yeah.
March 2017 was stacked with Beauty and the Beast, Power Rangers, and Logan.
Hold on,
Yep, I
I feel
remember.
like Logan was before.
Nah, Logan
No, it
was
was-
like right around there.
They should have
I'm
kept
gonna
their
use my
January
Fifth
release.
Amendment
They would
right
have
to
done
not say
great in
anything about
January, I
Logan.
think.
Oh shit, yeah, y'all right. Oh my god, yeah.
No movie had shown any success during a January release yet. Cosmic though.
That's what I'm saying. This would have done fine in January because it wouldn't even had to make great numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had Justice League that year. We had Fate of the Furious. We had Spider-Man: Homecoming. We had Wonder Woman, Guardians,
Because
Logan,
it's not
Baby
a summer, it
It was
Driver.
a
wasn't a summer
packed year.
blockbuster.
2017 was a
Yeah,
packed
2017 was busy.
Yeah, okay,
You had
okay, it did
Suicide
make
Squad.
sense. Wait, what?
Suicide Squad was 2016.
Oh, I was
Was
gonna
it
say, don't scare
2016?
me.
Suicide
It
Squad
had
was
to be 2016 because Justice
Oh.
League was 2017.
Yeah.
There you go.
I knew there was one DC.
Ragnarok.
Oh, right.
Well, Ragnarok was the good one. Ragnarok was the good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh. Okay.
Ragnarok was a
Okay.
good one.
Okay.
So, do we want to move on to comics?
Let's-
Anything else about
well,
Cosmic
what-
Fury?
One
What's up,
thing before,
Eric?
like, Cosmic
Yeah.
Fury, the end of all this, the one thing that really sucks is like once this ended and was over and it aired in a week and it's like no one's was talking about it. The thing that really gets me is that no Cosmic Fury basic figures.
Oh yeah.
And
Got a
even
comment here.
the rumored Lightning Collection stuff that was supposed to round out like the last bit of product. I have no confidence that like those boom color change Rangers or the yellow helmet, which that sucks, or even that supposed HasLab, the last two power weapons. I'm glad that we got finally the Omega Rangers and the Master Morpher, but not getting those last bit of rumored things and to see no representation at Hasbro 1027, it just felt like boom, nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
It's done for 3 years minimum. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
And it sucks. It sucks like for us, hardcore Ranger fans.
Like
Pointed
I
out
said
that too with a toy catalog. I got Target's big holiday toy catalog. No Power Rangers in it at all.
It's
And I was
so
like,
weird.
it is. Even when I wasn't watching Power Rangers and I would get the toy catalogs every year, I'd still look like, oh, that's cool. Like with Beast Morphers and all the other seasons, like RPM and stuff. I would still see the toys like, oh, that was pretty cool. Maybe
Were
I'll
there
check
any
the show out
Halloween
eventually.
costumes this year of Cosmic Fury?
Yeah, there was
Zenith.
I usually look up the Halloween catalog of costumes to see what they got. I didn't. Yeah, I don't think I saw any.
I thought that
Cosmic
there were
Fury
two.
costumes.
Am I wrong?
I thought I saw something.
I think
No, there was a press release that I got that was like the fun.com or whatever that Halloween was. Like they had some Mighty Morphin costumes and stuff, but there was a kid's Zenith Ranger.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yes,
Will said that.
yes.
Yeah, Will said that right here. And then Will also said, I'm shocked that the Lightning Collection never did any other morphers outside of MMPR and Zeo.
Did Lightning Collection do Zeo?
No, they only did
No.
the classic, only the Power Morpher. We didn't get any like no Zeonizers.
Legacy Collection did Zeonizer.
The Legacy,
Legacy
right.
did Zeonizer.
Those
That's
Legacy
true, that's
Zeo
true.
ones are nice, and you can still
I
get them
still need to
fairly
get those.
cheap.
The price has
online.
gone up for those things.
Really? Wait. For real? Hold on.
Yeah,
Time out.
like
time out.
around like they're up like 150, like 200 something on
Yeah.
Amazon.
Which
Hold
isn't
on,
bad compared to like a lot of other. You should see the Legacy Zords, what they go for.
I forget about those.
I got some of the New York Comic
I'm
ones
like-
still, and I still have mine in the box. and I'm
Saving
like,
them. Yeah, I
my
know.
retirement plan right there. I got the Legacy collection.
Oh,
When
these
Toys R Us
aren't
was shutting down, they were 50% off. I was scooping up everything. Titanus, Dragon Zord. I was just like, give me all these Legacy ones. I'm gonna sell them one day.
Those Legacy,
I'm not a
heck, the
Zord
Legacy
collector.
Morpher, sheesh, forget it.
Okay, 149 to 150. That's I ain't gonna hold you. I might dish out for that if
It's
I
good
really.
That's
quality,
doable
too.
for me.
That's not bad. But I'll say this though, like I know the Lightning Collection is, I guess it's on a hiatus, but I am happy. We got this, and I'm really fucking happy. We got this too.
Yep.
Red Turbo. I'm so happy. Like,
Did you open it?
Yeah, I just got mine
did, I
delivered
did.
today.
Okay.
I
was
just
like,
wish
check the
some
quality
of the
control.
teams that got started, that were almost finished, got finished.
Yeah, I got my last four today. I got
It had
what
consistent
is it? RPM
boxes.
yellow, turbo red, Lightspeed Blue and then Shieldless Green. I just got them delivered today.
I
Yeah,
said the
I
part
got-
about
And I'm like,
I
shit,
said about the
I'm done.
consistent boxes because I knew it would give Eric a hernia.
Wait,
No,
what happened?
I just wanted, like, they started Lightspeed, RPM, and
Yeah.
Turbo, and you're not gonna finish them. It
And
kills
Time
me.
Force. Like, that's
Oh,
weird. Like,
yeah.
Jen not having a figure.
That was the
biggest-
worst.
That's
biggest
weird.
disappointment.
That's
worst
dumb.
mistake of the Lightning Collection.
That's dumb.
It was idiotic. She is the most popular female Ranger in the history of Power Rangers. Like, since day one of the Lightning
Yeah.
Collection, people were
Mhm.
like, "We need Jen. We need Jen." Never
Mhm.
got Jen. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean,
I still get hate for my video where I went over how I sold my whole entire Lightning collection. I had the first like 9 waves, everything. I had stuff signed, and I was like, the quality control is so bad. I'm like, I'm getting rid of everything except for one
Wow.
figure. And I just, dude, the quality control. I like to display my stuff,
Yeah.
and
The
if it
quality
doesn't look good,
control was my next.
I just got my replacement Time Force Blue. I literally, like, Entertainment Earth had a sale, and I never picked up the Time Force Blue with the cycle, but they had it for some ridiculous price, and I had a Entertainment Earth coupon. After all the coupons and savings and stuff, I got that figure and that cycle for like $16, and I get the thing, and the Blue Ranger's missing his fucking left leg. His foot is just not even there. I looked in the box. I looked in the shipping box.
Shouldn't ride a bicycle.
I told Entertainment Earth, I'm like, what the fuck is this? And they're like, oh, well, since the retailer has like a, they don't need you to ship it back policy, we'll just send you a replacement. And so I've got a second cycle, which now I'm like, maybe I can customize that for red.
Customize it.
But now between the two figures, I finally got a perfect Time Force Blue, because even the helmet, the line was jacked on it. Just missing a leg. And so you talk about quality control. I saw when that figure first came out, so many people had issues with Time Force Blue. And I took a gamble. I was like, the only way I'm buying that figure is if I get it for some ridiculous price. And sure enough, I did. But the first one I got, his leg's missing. I'm like, no, this figure's a damn dumpster fire.
I still have my
I've been
comic
so
ones
fortunate to have never had any like really bad quality control issues.
Me
Like,
too.
I'm so
Admittedly,
fortunate.
I haven't really paid super close attention to my figurines and stuff like
I
that.
inspect my figures.
I haven't.
Look, ever
on,
since
let
the
me
White
see.
Dino Lightning Collection figure came
Yeah.
out, everybody's been
That's
checking their figures.
That's the only one that I like had an issue with, and I got the replacement head and everything.
I
like
got
that.
so scared when they went windowless, like because
No, that was a big mistake.
Here's the thing: I'm annoying. So I'm at Target and I'm like, hey, can you bring me 3 of these figures so I can check every single fucking
Yeah.
one?
No, I used to do that. I used to drive all around San Diego, going to like 7 or 8 different Targets, hunting these down on release day. And my wife was getting annoyed. She's like, "You're not even taking them out of the box." I'm like, "Because I got to get a display shelf." And then the first one I opened was my Mighty Morphin Red. In the back was unpainted. Like it was still red, but it didn't have any white, it didn't have anything. I was like, how do you not paint the back of this at all? I was like, no, that was when I was like, I sat on that figure for a while.
Disgusting.
And I was like,
what?
I had been to stores where I did see, quality control issues, and I'm like, well, they don't have one that doesn't have anything, so I'm not getting it. We're going to another Target.
Yeah.
I did go back and get the comic book ones though. Like I got the Omega Rangers.
I'm literally checking.
Rose scared. We got scared.
No, trust
Rose
me.
Scared now.
I'm scared. I haven't opened my Omega Rangers yet because like it's windowless, and I'm like, if I open these and
Oh my
these
god,
are
I
not
opened the
good,
Omegas and they were beautiful.
like,
Yeah, the Omegas are perfect, at least
Hey,
for me.
I'm like,
Yeah,
this
they're
is
perfect.
how
I'll get them
figures should be.
eventually.
I need a Death Ranger now. That's all I care. Hasbro could do a Death Ranger, then
Oh my god,
and the Lightning Collection.
please,
I need a Death Ranger,
please.
No, literally.
or I'll 3D print the freaking helmet and just make one myself.
I couldn't afford the Omegas at the time. I'll hopefully get them.
I want a second set just so I can like customize, like do a female or male yellow and female red, like just paint,
Yeah.
just to at least have. Oh, did you see? There's this like one Etsy person.
I did see it.
With the Kia helmetless.
helmetless, yeah.
Someone
Yeah.
put that up, post it on
And they
X
have a
or whatever.
Robo
and I was
Rita
like,
face too.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
No.
It's
Yeah,
some
I went
good
through the whole
shit.
thing. They have a bunch of good things in that Etsy.
I have run out of shelf space.
Yeah,
I just got a lot of new shelf space.
Welcome.
I need another
to
apartment.
Welcome to the issue with all collectors. Space
Dude.
is the problem.
You can't see.
well,
I have 3 big 13-gallon
So-
totes stacked on top of each other next to my desk full of
So
stuff.
so
My whole
I
closet is
knew
totes.
I knew that there was something changing in my brain when I canceled the Spider-Man 2 PS5 Collector's Edition.
You don't want
Whoa,
19 inches of Venom?
That's not
big.
that's not something that Ben
Whoa.
does, but he did, and he just basically said, "You know what? I am just going to get the digital deluxe version of the game. I'm not getting the physical collector's edition. I do not have room for 19 inches of Venom."
Dang.
A lot of people don't. A lot of people
Pause.
don't.
Heyo.
Pause.
Now that's a sacrifice.
Do not have room for
I,
that.
I can find
My
some way
DMs
to
are
get
open. Can you
19
tell me
inches
how
of
to
Venom.
cancel pre-orders?
Heyo.
Pause.
No.
I don't know how to cancel pre-orders, so you'll have to train me on this because
I canceled it a week before it came out, and I was just like,
Wow.
I
Dang.
can't, I really cannot right now. Part of it, and part of it is that $250 for a collector's edition, it's got to come with more than just a statue and a steelbook.
I mean,
It only came with the statue and steelbook.
19 inches though.
Yeah.
Divided by
fine.
inches. How many dollars per inch is it?
That's ridiculous.
Do some weird math.
Yo, 19 inches of Venom is insane, though.
Yeah,
Dude, you're paying $13.15 per inch. That's not bad.
I'm good.
Yo, I need to clip this.
I'm good on my inches.
I will say though that even though it sucked that the Lightning Collection went to the plastic-free packaging, for me it was kind of liberating because I've always been like an in-box collector, and once they went plastic-free, I said fuck it. Like I just saved the side art, like I just cut out those boxes, and Josh Perry, Living Ranger Key, he said he found those like Michael's craft boxes.
Yep.
Mhm.
And that's what I did.
Oh.
I bought like 8 of those fuckers, and
Same.
I'm using them for all my action figures, like Fortnite, everything.
I bought a bunch
Oh,
of them because they
shit.
fit the
Yeah.
Ultraman SH figure
Yeah, I
arts
think
perfectly.
I have 6 of them.
Oh, nice.
And they were on sale too when he posted about them. I was like,
Yeah,
oh, they're
hold on.
like
I'll show
$12
you guys
each.
on
Yeah,
top.
please show us. Please show us. I'll highlight you.
I have the
They're
cute
great.
rainbow ones.
Yo, let me get that Blue Ranger helmet. Everyone's got a price.
Everyone's
got
got a
Ted
price.
DiBiase style. Everyone's got a price.
price.
Yeah, those things are
Ooh.
so
So
good.
it's these. They're called Tidy.
They're like art holders or something.
Yeah, they're
They have
photo
photo
and
holders.
craft keeper. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
They say that these cases are like $40 or whatever retail. They're always on
Right.
sale
Yeah.
for like $16.99. But you can go on Michael's site and get like a pack of 8 of these for like $100. And here's the thing. So
That's a good deal.
they come with 16 of these cases, and they fit
Oh,
they
Yeah.
fit
That's
the
so
lightning
great.
collection
That is
perfectly.
brilliant.
that's
Yeah.
crisp.
Yeah, I
So-
have these in the rainbow version.
Yeah, there's a rainbow
Oh yeah,
version
they're
too.
yeah. And if you go into the
That's really
accessory aisles, they
cool.
have little things you can put inside of them if you want the accessories so they don't shake around too.
That might
Oh,
be good.
okay.
That might be good if
hold
I end up
on.
moving.
Yo.
'Cause I
So
hate
if you-
the,
No,
the
yeah,
rattling noise
mine
when I
are color
move my
coded,
stuff.
so I put like the Red Rangers in the red, I put the blues in the blues.
That's smart.
So if you look for, it's called Simply Tidy Photo and Craft Keeper.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, they fit a
dang.
lot of stuff. Like
Simply
SH
tidy.
figure arts are great in there. Certain ones won't fit because like
Sure.
Alien Guts from Ultraman has a big old head and won't close.
And Goku
Yeah,
has like
there's
a ton of
certain
hair.
thickness to
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
But for regular size, like the GI Joe classifieds, perfect in there.
Oh yeah, like don't try to
Figure
fit your Ranger
arts.
monsters in there because
A lot of the Kamen Rider
Oh, no.
ones. Someone said the X-Men 97 figures, those boxes are amazing. I'm sure those fit in there too, because I need those.
Yo, listen, see, I didn't even know I needed these until today. Like, God, well, actually, no, I'm
Yeah,
not even a toy collector like
Josh
that,
shared
so
them.
never
I
mind.
don't keep the boxes anymore because apparently I'm a hoarder. I've been informed by someone who lives with me. So I actually cleared
No,
out all my
same.
boxes and freed up like 2 totes, and then I put everything in those, and I was like, oh, and so I have more space to buy more stuff, which is amazing.
Yo,
Ben.
your wife is gonna have your man.
You're gonna
Oh
finally
my-
get that 19 inches of Venom.
Oh,
Like,
oh,
I didn't cancel my pre-order. Okay, that was the second I saw that, I was like, oh, phew, that's a purchase.
Didn't
It's
the
still not
official
on
account word it like that too?
Yeah, they did.
They did.
Insomniac-
They
the
The
did.
Insomniac like UK or PlayStation UK.
Yeah, UK,
account.
PlayStation UK.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And I was like,
All right,
That's
yo.
valid.
Yo, guys,
That
guys,
That was my favorite part.
guys, it's time. It's time. It's time. So the last
What time
time
is
we
it?
What? I hate you. So the last
Darkest
time we were
Hour.
together, we Darkest Hour didn't even start yet. It didn't even start yet. But I think we're now what? How many issues? Like
3.
4,
three.
3.
Three. Yeah.
111
Yeah.
to 113. It feels
It feels like it's been longer.
It feels like
110
it's
was
been
like the
longer.
kickoff.
Yeah.
How long is this
but, like,
event supposed to
the
go
build-up.
for?
A year.
A year.
Oh.
It's a
22,
year long event.
22 issues, I believe.
Oh
Yep.
wow.
With some
That's why I
side
tell everyone,
stories.
no Power Rangers show for a year. You got Darkest Hour for a year.
Amen. Amen.
Like, it's good.
So how we feeling about Darkest Hour? I feel like as the issues go on, this is the end. Like
Yeah.
it feels very
Yeah.
big. Melissa's not wasting any time. Like they're pulling from literally almost every corner from the Boom universe.
Did anyone notice real quick, like
What's
when Dino Charge showed up, that she's not Miss Morgan anymore. She got her doctorate.
she's
a
doctor. I know. I did notice
Oh,
that.
I
She's
know,
Dr.
didn't
Morgan.
notice that actually.
Oh, okay.
That's what
Yo, I
happens
gotta
when you've
ca-
got
I'm
live
behind.
dinosaurs
I gotta
to
catch
study.
up. Lord have mercy.
When I did my little breakdown today, you know what else I noticed? Rita has the Zeo crystal in her staff.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
hold
if
on.
you go
Let me-
look
wait,
at this,
where's my
113,
issue at?
she
Hold
has
on.
the Zeo crystal like implanted in her staff.
Really?
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. I got it right here.
Was that in
Oh shit, she
113?
does. I think she does. Hold on.
This is 113.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is 113.
I'm
Yeah,
pulling it
actually,
up.
let me pull up Comixology on here. Yeah,
Oh, I
she
see
does.
it. I see it. Yeah,
She
yeah,
got
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, she got it.
Yeah, I noticed it today. I was like, oh shit.
Hold on. Comixology.
Got it.
So
Yo,
how
you-
many covers is everyone getting?
Oh, me. Listen,
One.
I don't got it like
Only-
you and Eric. I don't got it like you and
Hey.
Eric. All right.
Hey,
Listen.
only what my comic shop guy can get.
Same.
So, like A, B, the Unlocked, and FOC, pretty much.
I'm so proud of you.
Look, when they fucking announced yesterday
Yeah.
that the hardcovers are
Oh.
getting variants
Oh, yeah.
outside
Boom.
of the Kickstarter thing, I was like, fuck you guys. Like, come on.
Wait, what did they announce yesterday?
They had for this new Mighty Morphin / Power Rangers deluxe hardcover,
Yeah.
they have a variant hardcover for it that
It's
is
on
a
Boom.
Boom Reserve.
It's just like
What's
500.
on-
It's $100.
What's
it's a-
what's the cover of?
It's a nice
It's the
cover.
Peach Momoko, the
that
White
one, okay.
Ranger Tommy Morphin.
Oh. All right,
Yeah.
whatever.
I
yeah.
thought about it, but then I realized I
I'm okay.
kickstarted the other one.
The
for-
most that I've
the
spent
tier I
on one
can't
of
say
those
out
Boom
loud.
hardcovers was the Shattered Grid New York Comic Con exclusive, and that is the most I will spend on a hardcover.
How
No,
much was you?
I backed out of the
125.
Kickstarter.
125.
That's not bad though. That's
The
not
most I
bad
spent
for
on a
such
hardcover was like around probably like 125 or 150 for my Blackest
Yeah.
Night Omni,
Hmm.
and that's about it.
That's still not bad.
Yeah.
How much for it, Ben? How much? How much
What?
you want for it? How much you want for it?
It's
No.
it's all signed and made out to me.
You say about to say not for sale.
My middle name's Ben.
Is it Dr. Ben?
It could be.
Oh,
Show me your degree.
oh, you mean this?
I
you mean this bad boy?
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. That's the one I'm talking about, bro. I got that sitting right here in my room right now, right next to my hardcover deluxe of Shattered Grid.
I was just looking quickly at MMPR 111 through 13, and because 112 is the issue with Billy, so 113, that is the first time that Rita has the Zeo crystal in her staff, because at the end of 111, that's when she is bowing to Dark Spectre.
Yeah.
So a little time has passed because they're making their crusade through the Ranger multiverse.
Yeah, because does it even in 113? Doesn't Billy say he was only gone for like a couple hours? Like, nah, you've been gone.
Yeah,
for
he was just gone for minutes.
Yeah. And Billy's great in this. These comics, they gave me peak Rocky. Now we're getting Billy focused in 112, 113.
I can't believe we got Hendry back for 112. Like,
it's
that was a really good issue.
Yeah, it's.
I don't know where you go with after this.
Zeo.
And now,
you go nowhere with it because you end the comic on a high note.
You end the comics on a high note. And now I was very critical. I remember I was very critical when they announced that Darkest Hour was going to be a year-long event. I'm not anymore.
Yeah.
And
again,
all right.
Necessary Evil was a year too.
Yeah, but they didn't announce
that was
that
a year.
Wait, Necessary Evil was 1 year? It didn't feel like
Necessary Evil was a long time, yo.
That was a long.
Hold on.
They didn't announce ahead of time, though.
Didn't feel like it, though.
It did not feel like it.
Didn't Necessary Evil like transition into Altarian War for like the year?
No, there was a gap in between Necessary Evil. And then
Ro, you are correct. Necessary Evil was 1 year. I'm thinking of Beyond the Grid. That's what I was thinking about.
Oh.
Hey, Beyond the Grid went.
Necessary Evil happened, and then there was 5 issues to close out the main book.
Right.
Then there was Mighty Morphin for a bit, or Mighty Morphin, and then Power Rangers for a bit, and then there was the Altarian War.
Yep.
And then there was the rest of Mighty Morphin and Power Rangers, and then issue 100.
Yeah.
Altarian War is right when I jumped off.
Altarian was fucking heat.
Altarian War was great.
I feel like I might just jump back on with Charge to 100 and then just keep reading all the way into Dark.
What I do like is if you look at the end of 112, they do have that timeline of like, hey, unlimited power, collect these volumes, Altarian War, and that stuff. Yeah. So I'm glad that they're doing that, but still got to have that recap at the front.
That's right. Thank you.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Like, I like that they had the timeline, but we still do need that recap because, again, not everybody here is just reading Power Rangers. Like, I'm reading like 20 other books. Like,
I think they're listening. Like, they catch on because was it Fake Fangirl? I think she started to add like the little tidbits that we talked about before.
Wait, hold on. Wait, is anybody else hearing?
I'm hearing that.
Yeah, I'm hearing.
Yeah, I'm hearing
audio issues.
Hold on. Hop out real quick and then I'll let you back in because your sound is doing some weird shit. It sounds like Dark Spectre is trying to like break through my fucking screen.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it was like.
Yep.
Hey guys,
that's what I heard.
I don't want to cut short because it's 7:30 because we started a little late, so I'm like kind of going into other things, so I gotta head out.
Nah, it's all good, brother. It's all good.
I would love to talk comics, but Ben, I'm gonna leave you with a crossover. Hear me out. Turbo, a Power Rangers movie. They got cars. What is the biggest franchise that's about to end with their last film and they need to go somewhere? Fast and Furious.
Quote unquote last film.
It's about family, right? All of Rangers are either siblings and cousins, right? It's about family.
You make it real cry.
The big bad is one of their disowned like uncles or even their parent that they thought was dead. Right?
Ben is like, I don't want to hear this.
But hear me out. There's Zordon, Vin Diesel.
The bald head.
Wait, hold on. Wait, you said there's a wait, hold on. You said there's Zordon is Vin Diesel?
Yes.
We can hear you. Yeah. Hold on. I like wait, keep going. You're cooking here. Yes. Wait, hold on.
You make me so tired.
You need big names attached to this, right? Right? So they're Goldar, so to speak. They're the henchmen played by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Sure.
Oh Lord! All right, you
but
had
he's
me
a rock
monster.
So it's super meta, right?
All right.
But hear me out, because it's Hasbro, the Hasbro universe, right?
Right.
The cars they drive transform. It's Transformers the whole
Oh my
entire
God,
time.
Mark, get out.
Right? But no.
Mark,
If
get
you
outta
saw
here.
Rise of the Beast, guess what? There's a military force that's trying to stop the villains as well, getting in the way of the Power Rangers. G.I. fucking Joe.
Of course, sure,
But there's also magical creatures, right?
right.
Mythological creatures. Whole
You got
My Little Pony.
My Little Pony
You
gets
got to
called
be
in.
demographic.
I mean, I was gonna say Dungeons and Dragons, but sure.
There you go.
So
One big, huge
so
crossover.
earlier you asked how much for my hardcover of Shattered Grid.
Yes.
I will give it to you if you shut the fuck up.
I will give you my address in the DMs, and I'll send you my follow-up to my Riverdale Power Rangers Chilling Adventures Sabrina crossover.
I was thinking about it earlier. I know. I remember.
So we got all that.
Oh
Yeah.
my
for you, man.
goodness.
Why do
I
you
was sitting
hate-
on that.
why do
I
you
was sitting
hate
on
me?
that for like a month. A month I've been sitting on that
Uh-huh.
for this moment.
I just
you're my
want to
best
say
friend.
for my viewers, especially for like the first time viewers, this is like a thing whenever we all get together. Like Mark has to pitch something to Ben, and we just love Ben's reactions because it's fucking torture for him.
None of them are serious.
Everybody
last
seems
time
to
we
think I'm some sort of
manifested-
executive. Last time you made it. You manifested.
Yeah, I was like, we manifested the
it
Cobra
was
Kai
Power
collab.
Rangers and Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Who manifested that?
Mark.
Mark.
All of us in
I'm blaming
here.
you for those figures. It's your fault.
Yeah, I bought them too
Oh.
on clearance. I found them real cheap at Target.
Mark, I'm
Weird.
blaming
They
you
were
for those
clearance,
figures. It's your. We didn't need those figures, so I'm blaming you for that.
Weird one.
My bad. Like, well, hopefully the Riverdale ones don't happen then.
Shut up. Just shut up.
So I'll buy them. But
Oh my god,
it was great
Oh,
talking with all of you. I do have to head out
Absolutely.
though. You guys
We
have
love
a
you.
great evening. I will be checking the VOD to see what you guys say about Darkest Hour.
Hell yeah.
definitely, brother. Appreciate you,
Have a
man.
good
Thank you for
one.
coming
No
through.
problem.
And guys,
no problem.
please, y'all, go check out my homeboy, a nerd named Mark, on YouTube. Homie has some dope comic book content. So please go check out Mark. He just hit not too long ago over 1,000 subs on YouTube,
Oh,
which
nice.
is a wonderful,
Hell yeah.
wonderful
Congrats.
accomplishment. Wonderful accomplishment. I apologize. I've been neglecting the chat. Brianna, I don't know if I've ever seen you in the chat, but thank you for showing up. I appreciate you. Will, I still see you here. Anthony, I still see you here. Let's talk Darkest Hour. So a lot of crazy shit is happening. I never thought I'd see the day where Grace is dead. I thought Matt was gonna go before Grace. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Grace is dead?
Grace is dead.
Grace is dead.
I thought she would have been off a long time now.
No, she.
Nah,
No, she just died
just
like
dead.
an
Yup.
issue ago.
Wow.
That's another real big thing that really like signals that we're like nearing the end of this.
Yeah, people are dying.
Yeah.
Important.
this is
people are
looking like
dying.
Justice League Apocalypse War.
No, I mean you're not lying. You're not lying.
I'm
But I think-
having a good time with it. It's really nice to see just like these big stakes and
Yeah.
and that they're not just performative, like they all matter. Like everything
Yeah.
that's happening really matters. And that we're getting a mic drop at the end of each issue, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Who the fuck would have ever thought Power Eggs in 2023?
Right.
Yep.
Like,
Tay
Listen.
what?
wanted these so bad. Tay has wanted these since the Morphin
Wait, did you say
Masters, like,
Power
were
Eggs?
games.
Yes, the
Yeah.
power eggs are yes.
Now, admittedly, bad fan here. Completely forgot who they were. So I'm willing to admit, yes, Eric, you and I, and in our other chat, we were. I was like, what are these? And then I was like, oh, God.
Exactly. What are
To
they?
be fair, it was literally one time they were ever mentioned in like the
Right.
5th or 6th episode of MMPR. It was
which gives so much power to the comics because you can do that with these sorts of things.
Yeah.
Like you can do things with Lothor in Soul of the Dragon. You can do things with this Power Egg stuff.
I mean,
like-
they even make a joke of it. Like, what are we gonna do? Make some omelets? Like,
Right.
Yep.
It's great.
So
Here's the thing. Did it? Okay. Are we there? Are we there?
What?
Can I ask?
yeah.
Yes,
What the hell
ask.
did these
Yes.
eggs do? Did they summon the Phantom Ranger?
So if again, thank you guys. I have like multiple people here. So if I'm not mistaken, Billy brings the eggs over to the what's it called again?
The arch.
The Master Arch.
The arch.
Yeah.
And then he used, I think my theory is, I don't know, maybe Phantom Ranger was just like fucking around somewhere like in the realm or whatever, and then Billy and Trini morphing. I think that's what kind of like brought him out. And then he's asking.
Well, they said that they needed to morph to activate the eggs.
Yeah, and that residual energy activated them, and then I think it reacted with the arc, and then Phantom Ranger is here. So I don't know, maybe he was kind of like floating around somewhere in between.
Well,
and maybe he wasn't supposed to.
In all of the side stories, like they've been there in those hardcovers, they've done some side stories where they've been building the Phantom Rangers like little journey, and that has tied into Power Rangers Unlimited. And
I missed that.
I feel like they've been building him up as, because he got that focus in universe,
Right.
So we got kind of his origin, quote unquote. But technically, the Phantom Ranger is a Morphin Master because he originated from their species. So it's like, if you're summoning, whatever remaining Morphin Masters that aren't, floating around in space, then the Phantom Ranger makes sense.
What issues will Ryan's book take place between?
It comes after the end of
116.5,
16.
I think.
Yeah, 116.5.
Okay.
And apparently something huge happens in 116 that they've been teasing.
God,
I'm telling you guys, it's a new Ranger.
Oh my gosh, I can take these blows. I can take them.
Cosmic, you think it's Dark Spectre Ranger?
It might be.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean, I feel like
I've speculated Dark Spectre Ranger for almost 2 years now, because that's how fucking long they've been teasing Dark Spectre.
Yeah,
I feel like we're gonna get actual Dark Spectre instead of Dark Spectre Ranger. I feel like we've kind of done the Ranger aspect. They did it with Zedd. I don't know if we like. I feel like the next logical step now is just give us the full version of Dark Spectre, especially since, again, I still believe this is the end. So why not bring him out?
He can't.
Oh,
with the story, he can't physically be on Earth. It's imbued with too much grid energy.
Okay.
That's why he needs
a vessel.
The vessel. Okay.
A vessel. That's why I'm like, the next big step is a Ranger form.
You know what? I have a question.
If he's corrupting Rangers, he needs to be a Ranger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Eric, you're a computer. What? I don't know.
What?
I'm going somewhere with
that's a crazy segue.
What?
You're a computer.
I'm a computer.
What?
Can you
other,
not reveal his secret identity?
Yes. What other ass pulls aside from Power Eggs that are obscure within Power Ranger history could we possibly see over this next year?
I'm gonna get Eric in trouble.
I don't want them to do too many of these from the show.
That's fair.
I would want to see them, because Melissa, throughout her run so far, has successfully pulled from all of the past comic stories,
right,
and sneaking in a little bit of those show things like the Power Eggs. The Power Eggs blew me away. I was like, no fucking way. Like, Melissa is crazy. She's going all out and connecting the lore. And
I still don't think we're done with them.
Oh,
no,
not
absolutely
all.
not. No,
not
no.
all. Because the eggs got to hatch into something. I don't know. Like, that's where my mind is going with this. Like, something's going to happen with those. But I don't know what other, because I don't want it to be like some big Deus Ex Machina thing where it's like, oh, it's the Power Eggs have saved us all after 30 years. Like, no, I don't want that. I don't know. I just want a good story, and that's what I see Melissa doing, because every story point and every beat, it feels like she is tying up those loose ends. We're getting those Draken Rangers back all those characters from the coin lists. And
Can
then
we talk about them for a second? Can we talk about them for a
but
second?
wait, just to have Ryan Parrott come back again
Yeah.
because I know that when Universe happened, Melissa I had Melissa on in an interview, and even she was like, I didn't know what the fuck was going on with Power Rangers Universe. Like she had to have it cleaned up. So to have Ryan Parrott take those characters from that miniseries in their Morphin Master stage, and they look like they do in Cosmic Fury, there's a lot of 30th anniversary. That's why if this is the end and they're able to pull this off, God bless them, because like this will be the proper 30th anniversary send off for this franchise.
You know what?
If
Do they look like that?
if they
I
stick
guess
to
they
landing.
do. Yeah.
What episode or not episode, but what issue would be the end?
Let me look
125.
at my, if they go a year, let me check my comic checklist.
The timeline says 122.
122.
Yeah, 122.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So-
But I still
do see
think
them.
we can get 124 and 125 to finish off.
I
say
think
125.
Because 122 would land in July. So they still have, August. They still have the rest of that year. They could. I want 125. That
I
would
do
be
too.
a nice,
I
think-
Yeah.
solid.
Make
make
it
this,
personal. Make it a personal story.
If this arc goes to 122 and that's the year storyline, then
Yeah.
have 3 episodes of epilogue.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
that's
3
what I'm
episodes.
saying.
I mean,
Yeah.
three issues.
3
And-
issues of something personal that's an epilogue.
To
Yeah.
be to also piggyback off what Eric said, he brought up something in my head. We got Parrott back in the mix. I have no doubt in my mind Higgins will come back. Mark my
Really?
words. I will. I think-
With the bad blood that he's got, and he's doing his own thing with the Massiverse.
I
Yeah,
I
like,
think
I
there's
don't
enough
think so.
time.
He was
I think
really-
there's enough time.
he
I
was
think there's
re-
enough time.
No,
He's
but
really jaded.
he's really burned by how Hasbro handled not doing the
Right.
Coinless show.
Oh,
among I believe other things.
Correct.
I get it. I get it. Listen, I
Look,
get it.
would I love the last issue ever of the Power Rangers mainline comic to be written by Kyle Higgins? Yeah, to bookend all
Or
of
to
it.
have a short
Fuck
story by
yeah.
him.
I feel like for me, the reason why I feel like one, money talks at the end of the day. Two,
If they
these
pay
are
him.
things. These are things that they unfortunately they happen. Unfortunately, we all know Kyle was not the only person fucked over by like the Hasbro merger. I still think there's enough time between now until the end for that conversation to happen. Because again, do
especially
you know how?
because
Hmm?
Ryan, Melissa, Kyle, all of them are already working
Yeah.
on the Massive. They're talking all the time together.
I guarantee you, in those conversations they've had together, something has popped up. Kyle,
never
would
say
you-
never say never, but it's not
Yeah.
at the forefront of my mind, and it's not on my bingo card.
I might
it's
be
on mine,
mistaken, but
100%.
maybe one of you guys can answer. Is Frank Gogol coming back?
I have no idea.
I could have.
What was the last thing that he wrote
Kind of,
that wasn't Power Rangers?
I can
I
check.
don't know.
Exactly.
Has he
Frank-
has
but
he
I could
been,
have sworn he had a Power Ranger story coming.
has he been out of the public eye for 2 years now?
Mm-hmm.
there
Not
was
even
something.
Power
It's in a
Rangers.
collected issue that he has a short, or when you know how they do the extra stories in the collected.
Yeah.
issues
He
in
had
the
an
books?
he had something.
It was
in-
the Dane. It was the Dane escaping prison story.
yes, but that
Yeah,
was
but I could have sworn there's a new one coming.
There is, but not from him. I don't think.
So
I
the
could be
only the latest thing that I see here is 2020. No, excuse me, 2021. Well, that was Edge of Darkness. I don't see anything other than that, and I'm on his regular website.
okay.
Yeah,
So-
For sure.
so I think that might be it. Yeah, that's
Yeah, I don't-
this definitely.
I don't really
it.
see him coming back.
Yeah,
I don't know why I thought it was in whatever archive issue number 2 or some shit. Oh no! Look, I see it right here.
Oh, send me the link and I can put it on the screen. Yeah,
might
put
not
it
be
in.
the right one.
Yeah, put it in the group chat, and then I'll put it on the screen. But I wouldn't mind Gogo coming
Yeah,
back
sure.
to
I wouldn't mind either.
I
finish what
I
he's-
just wish he got to do universe
I
proper.
yeah, I wish you got to
because
the
Me too.
universe.
Yeah.
because from what I heard from him, his idea was going to be off the fucking wall, and I think that's why I'm so excited for Ryan's issue, because it has the chance to right the things that universe did wrong.
Yeah,
Right.
And
That's me too. Yeah.
I feel I don't know. When I saw that Parrot was coming back, I got so excited because I was just wondering how that conversation went.
Yeah,
He must have been reading. He was like, "Damn,
I want
maybe
in
I
on this
shouldn't have
action.
left. Maybe I should."
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have left.
He's just scrolling through like, "Oh, Melissa cooking. I gotta come back. Yo, tag me in, coach. Tag me in."
Do we?
I do want to say that the Unlimited series has I like that brand. I like that naming, and that every year we get one or two of these that ties into the main story. I like the formula that they worked with.
I do too.
It gives room for a lot of stories that you would never expect. So
Eric-
yeah, I agree.
Eric, and the hardcovers, have we gotten a hardcover yet that features the Unlimited or any of the Unlimiteds?
Not yet.
Has the first Mighty Morphin hardcover come out?
That's the one that just dropped this week. Is Mighty
Okay, it
Morphin
did.
/ Power Rangers.
So do you know like where in that book they place the Unlimiteds? Like, do they place it in between certain issues, or is it placed at the end?
Wait, before you
Hold on,
you go,
hold on.
I just want to say, database Power Ranger reviews. Thank you for popping up. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Give me 1 sec, because I've got the press of that one, and I think they just put it at the end. They didn't like sandwich it in between anything.
Okay, because I like when they do sandwich.
Yeah, it makes it. The flow is a lot better.
The flow is a lot better,
right?
But I'm also not mad if they don't sandwich it and
Yeah,
they kind of put it in the end, because it's. I like Universe, but it's also a very like dense read.
But they did for the hardcover. They did do the back and forth between Mighty Morphin and Power Rangers, so they did it in chronological like reading order.
Weird.
Yo, Ro, is it bad that as we're going through this, it kind of makes me want to actually go all the way back to the beginning just to relive the glory days of this
I go hold you. I've been thinking about the same thing.
Because I'm like,
I go hold you.
I'm like, do I want to dive back into the beginning and read everything chronologically? Do
you have the
hardcovers?
hardcovers?
Nah, because
Eric,
like
do you know
someone on
who's
Twitter
writing
put
the
up
story
a
for
whole
Necessary Evil
roadmap of
Part
the
2?
entire series. I was like,
Necessary Evil Part 2?
The deluxe edition?
I think. Hold on. I think an Amazon listed who it was. Give me 1 sec.
Wait, Necessary Evil has. Wait, what?
It has another short story. Like, you know how these deluxe editions have a special story?
Yeah.
yes.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure I saw that Frank was coming back. I'm still on it.
For Necessary Evil Part 2?
No, for Mighty
Yeah.
Morphin / Power. Oh, that is Necessary Evil. Sorry, I'm like so out of it.
There's a
when I
lot.
do
You're good.
There's
I
a
know.
lot.
Like,
There's
we're
a
jumping
lot
around.
to sort through.
Hold on. It says no, and an all new 10-page short story. I know for Part 1, it was written by. Let me get there.
Yo, listen, I'm so jealous of you motherfuckers with the hardcovers, man. It must be nice to be rich.
Well, actually, no. Amazon, like originally
Bro.
the pre-order price was $75. Amazon only charged me $44. That price dropped on Amazon.
Yeah,
this
one's price has dropped too. It's $48.
That's why I don't get it through my comic guy, because he would charge me like retail.
Oh, geez.
I go through Amazon.
Yeah, I got my hardcovers on Amazon.
Smart move.
The short story in Necessary Evil Part 2 is written by Rachel Wagner. Don't put my giant face. Rachel Wagner wrote the short story here.
All right, hold on. I got a comment here. There goes Roy acting like he's not wealthy again. All right, see, I'm not doing this with y'all. I'm not doing this with y'all. You got Eric back there. No, I'm gonna highlight you. You got Eric back there with all them fucking toys and them helmets. And you
3
got the nerve
helmets.
to
No,
call me
scratch
rich.
that. 4 helmets.
Do you want me to pan to the comic thing?
Oh
Hold on.
Lord.
Please,
Oh, Lord.
please.
Oh, wait.
Look at
See?
that.
I can't even stretch it out. It's
Look at
like
that.
it's like 2 shelves deep. It's
Do you want to do my background?
Like, please, yeah. See, this is wealth. This is wealth.
It's not wealth.
I know I've got
it's
the white
irresponsibility.
Oh my, this is. Look at this. See,
It's irresponsibility.
Okay, see, all right. Let me see. See, you know, I can't even. No, mine's too connected. I can't even show y'all. Yep, I get. Oh, nope. Get your SOL. See, I'm not as rich as these two brothers, right? Cosmic, Cosmic probably got a crazy amount too, because we all know Cosmic is connected.
Trust me, I got like 2 comic book boxes with all my trades.
See, no, I'm not that rich. I'm not that rich.
Darkest Hour.
Listen,
good so far.
I'm gonna say this. I like it so far. I like it, especially like that last issue, because somebody pointed out on the timeline, the Rangers are captured again. Because I didn't know, I had no context with them when I read 113, and then you had like Danny Delgado there. They had all the other Rangers. I'm like, oh wait, maybe this is kind of like a reverse Shattered Grid, but I'm not mad at it.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at it.
I like that preview. You know, like little errors aside, because I don't know why they put Danny in a blue shirt. Like that's weird. That was kind of stupid.
No, I'm
maybe
so,
he has
like,
black socks.
Yeah, as long as he got that, I'm not mad. No, but honestly though, like if I just need to see Zeo. Like, listen, the Zeo crystal's been thrown around, and that's my thing here. I feel like when the Zeos come up, it will be something significant. That's my thing. Because I feel like they listen to me all the time about how much I love Zeo, but they're just like stringing me along until the very possible end. And listen, I'll be telling you right now, if once Zeo is in those books, I'm leaking my nudes. I am leaking my nudes. The day I see Zeo in Darkest Hour, it has to be Darkest Hour. If it's not Darkest Hour, they're not getting leaked. But if it's in Darkest Hour, they get leaked.
Keep in mind,
I don't
about
care
is
the
it
other
all Zeo or is it like one Zeo Ranger?
Bro, keep in mind about the other promise that you made about trying to get a stripper into comics by going to a strip club. I'm still waiting on that.
Listen, it'll happen. But
I'm still waiting on that. You've been holding that up for like what, 2 years now?
I don't care what you do, just leave me out of it. Please. Thank you.
No, but overall though, like what I do like about Darkest Hour, again, it's pulling from like everything. Like, and again, to go back to the Drake and Rangers, I wasn't the biggest fan of them when they first appeared, but I do like that they're on the board now, especially with the way Melissa writes them. I feel like she studied enough of these characters, and she pulled enough from that one shot, which was very discombobulated. But they were so much fun. Like they like them bouncing off of like Billy. Like Billy's like, oh my god, you guys are back. I enjoyed that. My only thing is just like it's crazy how Draken has. I feel like they defang Draken so much.
Yeah,
like him just like talking with the Hyperforce Rangers as if they're
it's
like buddy.
Weird.
It's so weird. It's so weird. Like I like Draken kind of just being off and him popping in and out like to do like bad people shit, and then he just goes away. But now that he's in the fold and he's like mingling with the Rangers, it's almost like we have 2 Tommies on the team, which I didn't like. I like that we had our Tommy here, but Draken was off doing his thing. It's just kind of odd.
I liked him being a little bit more chaotic.
Same.
I feel like it hasn't really. I guess if I do have a criticism of Darkest Hour, it doesn't feel earned for him to be talking to the Hyperforce Rangers in the way that he is.
Wait, because didn't he chop off one of their arms or some shit?
Didn't that happen? Did that happen?
I can't remember.
No, because remember before Shattered Grid, he did something to one of them. He he did some shit, and then when they came back from that hiatus, like her arm was missing. Apparently, that had to do he did something to them.
Yeah,
Eric,
I'm
help
pretty sure
me
he did
out.
something to Vesper.
Yeah, Eric, you're a computer.
Oh my god.
You keep saying that. Shut up. I'm not.
The next thing you're gonna say, you're gonna start calling Eric the Terminator.
I love you.
da, 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 da.
I'm so happy you're here tonight.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Wait, wait.
I'm not
Who cut
tripping.
Whose
I
arms
don't.
off?
I think you're right.
No, Eric, remember
Wasn't
when
Vesper?
remember Shattered Grid? Shattered Grid was happening, and then
Right.
Hyperforce was doing their thing to tie into it because remember Hyperforce was
Right.
part of
Yeah,
and then
Hyperforce was
yes.
airing.
there was a tie-in, and then I
There's a
think
tie-in
Drake
episode. Yes.
Right.
Drake encountered the Hyperforce Rangers, and then there was some fight, and then somebody got their arm sliced, like their arm cut off. I think it was Drake, and he cut off one of their arms. I know I'm not tripping. I don't
remember that. I honestly don't. I don't remember someone's arm getting cut off.
Yeah. Somebody, I think it. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was Vesper.
Yeah, it was Vespa. Because that's why, like, when he was,
but she's a robot. Like, can't they just give her a new one?
Yeah, it wasn't anything like fatal. I did think he cut her arm off.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Lord Draken slices off Vesper's left arm.
Why did I had a feeling it had to be Vesper?
Okay, all right.
I was like, was it
It
Vesper?
happened in Shattered Grid Part 2. I'm on Ranger Wiki.
Okay,
Okay.
all right.
And
I
then
knew
Eddie-
it, 'cause
and
I
then
think
Eddie-
I remember
Eddie
watching a little
stabilizes
bit of that
Vesper.
episode.
And then he begins working on making Vesper a new arm.
Okay, all right. I knew I wasn't tripping because
She's
that's
not
what,
a robot. She's a cyborg.
Or Android.
Okay, I'm not gonna go into the whole differentiation thing, but yeah, because that's what I found odd about like 113. I was like, yo, he's really chatting up like they sit back and have beers together or some shit.
Right.
Like I know you did something to him.
Yeah. Little weird.
Yeah, it's a little bit, but other than that, like it's still fine. Not
yeah.
fine, but yeah, I still think it's a still pretty like solid story. And again, like I feel like Melissa is taking her time. Like I know we just had the conversation of what can they do next, but I like that it's a little bit unexpected. Like I feel like if we were to expect everything that was going to happen, it wouldn't be a good story. Like the Power Eggs, who in their right minds would have thought 30 fucking years later, that deep cut from like way back in MMPR, come on, we don't know what's next. There's probably things that they're cooking we didn't even think about. We even think about. So I don't know. I'm here for it. I'm excited. And also, we didn't talk about this also. That first issue went into second printing.
Right.
That first
third,
issue,
didn't it?
Nice.
The first issue of Darkest Hour
Something went into third.
Was it recent?
It had to be that first issue. I think it went into third.
I'm pretty sure 111 went into third printing.
Really?
That's some good news.
I think.
It did.
Oh,
Okay.
Damn. See, and listen, boom, listen, because what's the one thing on Ranger Command we were always talking about? They need to promote these fucking comic books.
They do.
Which they don't.
No, but they did for Darkest Hour, and it wasn't anything.
They did
crazy.
a trailer. They did a trailer.
Yeah.
That trailer was beautiful.
It was awesome.
It's pretty cool.
So imagine if
that
they
trailer
done...
made me want an animated Power Rangers even more because it just looks so good.
It can work. It can totally work.
It can. And again, like how long was that trailer? Like maybe like what, a minute or so? But listen, motherfuckers ran to the comic book shop because they felt like, oh shit, this is something I need to check out. This is something I want to be a part of. And now look, like never thought again I would see shit selling out. The last time those comic books sold out like hotcakes was when the split happened, Mighty Morphin and Power Rangers. Yeah, so hey, I'm here for it. But yeah, I'm excited. I know we got a couple more issues left, and I feel like there's more. I think there's gonna be a couple more one shots that are thrown in the mix. And yeah,
more unlimited.
Yeah, 100%. We have
I'm basically just reading from issue 101 to current, so just to save myself the time and catch up, just to be where you guys are at.
Do you think Ranger Academy is going to tie in at all?
No.
Okay.
Melissa's been pretty vocal that it's not.
Okay, I didn't know that. Great.
Yeah, no. Who's read it? I bought the first issue,
I just
but I
finished
didn't read
issue 2 before this.
Yeah,
stream.
I've read both issues.
I
What do you
haven't
guys
had a
think?
chance to. I'll read them
It's-
tonight or tomorrow.
It is exactly what you expect. It's a young adult series, and they're dealing with a school and school problems. So we'll see where it goes, because I think the one that's really piqued my interest is issue 4, like, because that's where it seems like that's where the mysteries start coming out with her father and being tied as a
Is
previous
it 4 or
Ranger
5 issues,
something.
or do we know?
It's supposedly like a 12
Ongoing.
issue series, like an ongoing.
Oh,
It's
really?
not a mini series, it's an ongoing.
Oh,
But I think it's
Oh, it's an
I thought it was
ongoing.
like 5 or 6.
It's an ongoing as much as
It's an ongoing with an asterisk.
yeah.
yeah.
I
okay,
thought it
yeah.
was a mini.
No, it's not mini, it's ongoing.
It's an ongoing, but if it doesn't succeed, then they will rebrand it as a mini.
Right.
I think it's
The Marvel
Kixos,
method.
honestly.
Yes.
The Marvel.
No, I was
method.
about to say, bro, I was about to say the DC method.
Yeah. No, DC will tell you if it's a mini. DC will tell you. Marvel's the one that they'll start off as ongoing, and then next thing you know, the last
Surprise!
issue
It was mini.
it was a mini.
surprise. It was a maxi
Okay.
series.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Speaking of Marvel, do we want to talk about?
We can. We can.
Yeah.
We can.
Look.
So.
On that note, guys, I'm gonna head out then.
Oh, all right.
Sure
Cosmic.
thing.
Twas a pleasure. Thank you for popping up, buddy. I appreciate you so much.
Plug
Thank
your
you.
course,
stuff.
guys.
Plug your
Good
stuff.
seeing you.
Plug
Yeah,
your stuff.
plug-
real
Yeah,
quick.
your
follow
stuff,
me
man.
on Twitter, Cosmic Ranger 006. The Cosmic Ranger on TikTok. Linktree is in my bio for everything. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.
We love you, buddy.
Later, man.
Bye.
See you,
Have a good
Cosmic.
day. Bye.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'll probably
Yes.
just I'll probably just state my piece on this topic, and then after that, I got
And-
dip. I got work in the morning.
Yeah.
And I might dip out because I'm not caught up with anything Marvel.
No, I saw good. Me and Ben could just have a quick chat, or
Quick
Ben
thing.
could come on Comics Authority on Sunday if he's not doing anything.
On Sunday?
Wait, this Sunday?
Yeah, why not? Dude?
Wait, isn't
Yeah,
that
they-
your thing, Blackwing?
Yeah,
No,
my
no.
10th anniversary stream is on Sunday.
No, I don't do my shit until like 8 something, like 8, 9
Oh,
o'clock.
I had to move, bro. I had to move my time because they put me into work on Sunday, so I had to push my stream to 7:30.
I'll tell you
Oh
what.
crap!
I'll tell you what.
What's up?
I could probably hop on for like 30 minutes on Sunday night for you, Ro.
Okay, no problem, no problem.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can have some quick thoughts here.
Just real
I
quick.
know-
This is
yeah,
bad.
it's
This is
bad.
bad.
It's looking rough.
We're in some deep water.
It's
Deep
not
water.
it's not great. Basically, like, Variety came out and they did a whole piece on Marvel saying like that Marvel is in a lot of trouble. They held like a yearly summit saying like what to do about Jonathan Majors. Do we get rid of Kang and do we just pivot to Doctor Doom? Do we what do we do about Blade?
How do you fuck up? How do you not get Blade?
How does anyone fuck up Blade? Like they
How?
already did it. They already did it like 20 years ago or whatever. Like, what?
How you make that grandiose announcement in San Diego 2019?
At least he has a cool hat,
Just a hat.
I guess.
I hate you so
Nice
much.
hat.
Kevin
Nice hat,
Feige has a hat for
Mahershala.
every movie and every single project that's worked on.
Like it's literally just this. Like you have a guy he's a day walker and he fucks up vampires. You can make that as basic as possible and people will love it.
Yep.
So I think part of it is trying to appeal to everybody. I've noticed that with Echo, they are branding this as Marvel's first mature rated
TVMA.
TV show. And like Deadpool's going to be R rated. They've
Right.
already said that. But like this is I don't think that they want it to become a habit for them. And so trying to do Blade, they were probably trying to do something that was like PG-13 or whatever. And then there's probably I also read this from another insider that there's an aspect where Mahershala might not understand anything about Blade.
Oh,
Like
oh,
his idea of Blade is to be more of a prestige like character, like Logan and everything. I don't think that that's
No,
Nope. Yeah, nope.
no.
That's no.
no. And so I don't think so. I think that there's a major disconnect. Like the movie's been through like 3 or 4 different rewrites and
Yeah.
different directors, and now they're trying to make the movie for less than $100 million.
Oh,
luck.
jeez.
Hold on, wait, time out. Hold on. I'm not against that.
Less than
I'm not
100
against
mil?
that.
Do you know how much things cost?
Bro, that's kind of a
That's
roadblock.
listen,
that's
hold
really
on,
low.
I understand that. But hear me out. Because a lot of these movies that have come out lately, they cost a crazy amount of money and they not even able to make it back. So if you're telling me you gotta bump it down a little bit, because even so, the amount of money that they're gonna go for it, that's still a lot of fucking money, regardless.
But what can you make a Blade movie under 100 million unless it's going to be just straight up street level?
And how can you make that appeal to the masses who know absolutely nothing about Blade?
Right. Has to appeal to the general audience too, primarily.
I'm just saying, like, when you talking million, it's a lot of fucking money, regardless. Like, listen, who knows what type of fuckery they're trying to do with the blown up amount that they had before.
Yeah.
So I'm saying maybe lower is not bad. I don't think lower is bad. Like, if you're telling me you get a lower budget movie, but the story is good, the character development's great, sure, you might have to cut some corners here and there. But at the end of the day, do you have a good fucking product?
I don't know. The other thing too that is going on is that they're also talking about bringing back the original Avengers.
Yeah, I saw
That's
that.
comic,
that.
but
I
that's
hate
comic
that
book
too.
shit. That's comic book shit.
Yeah,
Like,
but it's not.
It's a bad gimmick.
It would be a bad idea for a movie.
Yeah.
It would be a really. I think that the likelihood of seeing a version of Tony Stark is probably strong in Secret Wars.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, they can pull some multiverse shit,
Yeah, but you
yeah.
don't bring them back for more than
Don't
one.
use it as a crutch.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. And also, it's we also have to have this conversation too. Do they want to come back? It's all nice to say
that Robert Downey Jr. was like, yeah, I'll do it.
I'm sure he
But
would. If you back a dump truck full of money,
yeah.
However, the question is how much
he's
in that
probably about to win an Oscar for Oppenheimer.
Mm-hmm.
That's the other thing too. It's gonna raise his paycheck.
Ching, ching, ching.
Yeah.
True.
So I don't know. I mean, if it's all depending on if they want, obviously if they want to come back. But I'm not too like shocked at it because this is what they do. But I feel like honestly, the reason why I'm not freaking out about this because it's like, listen, you could only stay on top for so long. Like Marvel had a ridiculous run. Like I compare, the Marvel one.
Unprecedented. It was unprecedented.
Like I compare the Marvel run to like the first couple years of the CW. Say what you want about both, but dumb shits paved the way for new comic book fans like myself.
100%. I loved Arrow.
Like I'm not here without Arrow. I'm not here without the MCU. Like this doesn't happen. And then, but again, like you can only stay on top for so long. And like I said, I will always stand by the statement. I think once Endgame happened, Marvel was feeling themselves a little bit too much.
Yep.
Then the pandemic happened. I think that fucked everything.
Well, the whole mess surrounding Black Widow definitely put a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths.
Yeah.
And the fact that movie was already like 4 years too late in her timeline.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was the start of them faltering a bit. And it's not very good optics when a lot of these Marvel TV series are mid.
That's right.
I loved WandaVision. I loved Loki season 1.
Season 2 is great. I really like season 2.
I'm halfway through season 2. I'm liking it. And that's my wife's like favorite character, Loki and Tom Hiddleston, A+. And thankfully that's one of the best Marvel TV shows. But things like Moon Knight was okay, but god damn did it drag in the middle. Like
Secret
did.
Invasion was a major letdown.
we didn't even finish it.
Yeah.
Oh damn!
Like we
it was
watched
bad
the first
about-
2 episodes and we just kind of had other things that we wanted to watch and do. So I haven't, but I heard that finale was a mess.
It was weak. It was really
So-
weak.
It was a letdown. The 2 big letdowns for Marvel this year were Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania
Yes.
and Secret Invasion.
Yes.
I believe
Can
Captain Marvel
someone
is
clarify
not.
something for me with Secret Invasion? Does that does that tie into the Marvels? Because he's like on the thing, and then he's dealing with the scrolls, and like
At the end
where
of Secret,
the fuck in the timeline does this happen?
can I spoil it for you?
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Okay,
Yeah, you can
all right,
spoil it
all
for
right.
me.
At the end of Secret Invasion, he blasts off into space with his Skrull wife.
Okay, cool. So that's
Is that it?
That's
okay.
it.
Yeah. And so it takes place before the Marvels.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Which I'm actually looking forward to. I'm looking forward
Oh,
to
me
Marvels.
too.
I was
Me too.
just about
I'm
to
only
ask.
looking forward to like 2 people in that movie. Just 2.
But I will
Kamala
say
and-
Miss Marvel, I had the most fun watching. Like my top 3 Marvel TV, Loki, WandaVision, and Miss Marvel. Those were solid
I heard a lot of
shows.
good things about Miss Marvel too.
It was a fun show.
It was
Miss
a
Marvel
fun
was a
show.
very
It sagged a
interesting
little
take.
bit. It sagged a little bit in the middle,
Yeah,
Yes,
a little
but
bit.
otherwise, I think it was very good. And Iman Vellani is very charming.
She, oh my gosh,
I'm
That
looking-
whole
she
family,
plays
the
that
actors
role
in that whole family.
phenomenal.
Yeah,
When I saw that whole family was coming back for Marvels, when I saw them in the trailer, I couldn't have been happier because
Yeah.
her, not only does that actress make it, but the rest of her family
right.
makes that
Mm.
show
It
too.
is an important ensemble.
Yeah.
I know that the movie is not tracking for a major opening weekend, and that
Mhm.
just could be from
they
exhaustion.
can't even promote the shit either.
They can't even promote the movie.
That's the other thing too.
Yeah.
Yes, they can't promote it. That
Right.
you're right. I forgot. That is the
Mhm.
biggest reason why it's probably not tracking for a lot. They can't promote
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But I'll see it day one. I'm looking
Me too.
forward to it.
I'm like on the
It's
opposite.
I'll be honest. Like I really wish of all movies they would push that one back.
Yeah.
What,
I really I
Marvel?
I
Wait,
yeah
push it
I
back?
so they can promote it.
yeah. I think so. Like I hate
without
within 1 week
promotion,
of the movie, so
it's not
really
going to do
just-
great.
yeah. Like I hate the predicament that it's in.
You're gonna
think
have to take the losses with this one.
the biggest predicament with Marvel right now is, first of all, I think that they're going to be okay. Honestly, like they're
Of
in
course.
trouble, but they're going to be okay. But the biggest predicament that they're in right now is the whole Kang of it all,
Yeah.
the whole Jonathan Majors stuff.
Which is stupid because just Kang as a concept, anyone can
play him.
Yeah.
Yes, you could.
Mhm.
You could fix this by doing something like that.
True.
I think they're worried a little bit also about like the possible optics of it too. I feel
like a racial thing.
yeah, because it's like
Yeah.
again, we all know like the legal stuff too. It's just like I mean, the good thing for him is just like it looks like things is turning in his favor.
Yeah.
But also at the same time too, it's just like you had established already that like his face is like all these Kangs.
Right. You have a coliseum of him.
Exactly.
Got a whole
So-
council of Kangs with his face on it.
So it's like it sucks. It's like if you were to take the logical route, which is yes, recast him, but that's what my thing was yesterday when I kept saying the recast. I didn't know if it was like, okay, are you saying recast because this makes sense for the story, or are you saying recast because of all the legal shit that's going
It
on, which
always sucks
happens
when
to be in his favor right now?
It always sucks when real world bleeds into the affects the art of everything. Like it just sucks. It's a no win.
Yeah. It's just super unfortunate, by the way. But I also do agree that at the end, Marvel will be fine. And I think the reason why it's being so blown up right now is because again, Marvel was like the big thing. And again, I listened to a bunch of podcasts that talk about this.
Yeah,
It's
me too.
always great to talk about like the big person when they're going through turmoil, like the
Yep.
headlines, the
Yeah.
clickbait. Listen, the amount of websites, trades, and YouTube channels that have been waiting for this fucking day.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
no, you're not wrong.
Listen,
Look. I do not celebrate when things fail.
Mhm.
Like it doesn't do any good for us as fans. It doesn't do any good for the general audience. It doesn't do any good for anything for any of this medium. For any of this to fail, it really
Yeah.
doesn't.
Mhm.
Like, and anybody that tells you otherwise is wrong.
yeah, no,
Look, I didn't see Black Adam. I had no desire to see Black Adam. I know
You saved yourself a whole lot of money, my
fine.
friend.
I saved myself a whole lot of money, but it doesn't do good for the comic book genre as a whole for that movie to fail.
no, this is not.
Because the general audience, say what you will, a lot of them don't know the difference between DC and Marvel.
No, they don't.
And they see Black Adam. They said that sucked. Why do I want to go see Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania? The last superhero movie sucked. Look, it just doesn't do any good for any of the shit to fail. And so I'm always cheering for things to be successful. And it is a bummer when any of it sucks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like when you're like looking forward to it. And I know I remember, Ben, me and you had this conversation on a separate show with Elvis.
Yeah.
I think like all of it trickles down to each other. Like it doesn't matter if you're a DC or Marvel camp, because like at the end of the day, it's all superhero. So
and wasn't The Rock saying something when all this was going down with Black Adam? Like he says, didn't he say something to that same effect? Like all this superhero business, like DC, Marvel, whatever, it all affects each other.
That's right. He did say that. Yeah.
Because again, like, let's talk about the Flash for a second.
Sure.
I'm not mad at anybody that saw the Flash. They knew Blue Beetle. Then they knew Blue Beetle or any of the other Marvel movies were coming after, and they said, "Okay, this movie wasn't good. Why am I going to waste my time watching this next movie?"
Right.
I skipped out on Flash. I went straight to see Blue Beetle because I want to see Blue Beetle, and that movie did everything right in my eyes. They got the lore right. They got the universe right for the character. They got everything right. And
I didn't have. I'm
not mad at regular average Joe Schmo.
Sure.
If he conflates both of them together,
right?
Like DC and Marvel, and he's like, well, this one wasn't good. Why am I gonna go watch this one? Apparently, if they're all in the same, I'm not mad at it. So I do agree with Ben. Like it all trickles down together.
I'm not mad, but I wish more people would just take these movies for what they are as an island.
Yeah.
And I know it's a genre that's, the whole definition of genre, but if a Dune movie sucks, I'm not going to say, well, I'm not going to see this independent sci-fi movie. Like that's just not how my brain works.
I thought you were going to say independent sand movie, but okay.
Right. but you know what I mean? Like,
I know what you mean. Yes.
Yeah. I don't go from one franchise like, oh, this Star Trek movie sucks, so the next Star Wars is also going to suck like that. I don't know. I can't get behind that, like, general everyman concept, because I know audiences are stupid. Like most people in general are stupid, but I don't
like it, but I've accepted it.
Yeah.
Like every now and then, like if I'm talking with a patient or something like that, and I'm wearing like a Spider-Man pin on my lab coat or whatever, they're like, hey, you're a comic book fan, right? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, how come Spider-Man can't fight Batman or in a movie or something? And I'm like, oh, that's the whole thing. Like, we'll be here for days.
buddy.
If someone asks you that kind of question, I'm moving. I'm going out about my day. I'm like, sir, have a nice day.
I'll never forget that one clip that went around of that like lady newscaster. It was like, it's that famous Superman clip: with great power comes great responsibility.
So, and that's just how it is.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't like it. I don't like, me and my dad a few years ago seeing a Star Wars movie, and then my mom, we're at the dinner table, my mom's like, how is it being Trekkies? And I'm like, Wrong.
But you know, at the same time, you know, even myself, just from my perspective,
Yeah.
you know, big super nerd, loves all these comic book franchises, loves Marvel, DC, whatever. Like, I just like a good story.
Yeah.
There is so much fucking content. Plus, I have a kid.
Yeah.
I'm so behind on shit.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
And
normal.
it
That's
just-
normal.
It just feels like it's this continuing mountain that I'll never get to the peak of now. And so this whole talk about superhero burnout, I totally get it.
Yeah. I think I think part of why, going back to the whole issues with the Marvel shows and everything, a lot of it was also now previous Disney CEO.
Right.
Yeah.
There was a lot of churning things out.
And with some of those stories, you could definitely tell.
Yeah,
Like that
absolutely.
6-episode formula is just
And look,
more miss than hit.
right. The writer's strike will hopefully right the outcome of the writer's strike, I should say, where now shows that are streaming are going to develop show Bibles. They are going to develop. They're actually
there was that thing where they said Disney was going to go back to that more traditional TV show model.
That will hopefully right the ship, because
I hope so.
and I was actually really happy to hear that they. I mean, happy in the sense that, like, they're going to do right by Daredevil. Like, they're going to they realized something wasn't working, and so now they're going to actually, like, make it an actual TV show and make it work instead of just.
I just want it to be a natural extension of, like, the Netflix series. Those 3 seasons were so freaking good.
It would
and
be nice.
I just want them to continue that. And I know, like, the whole universe and you know, they're trying to distance from that, but I know. All I'll say is the best part of She-Hulk for me was Daredevil.
Yeah, it was Daredevil.
Was Matt Murdock.
Yeah,
I enjoyed She-Hulk as a whole, in my opinion.
I think
it was all right.
Look, I agree with you, Eric. I like on a different day, I might even say, like, She-Hulk was great, but the Daredevil part elevated it.
Yeah.
Like, I read something earlier today from a prominent leaker that said that at least season 1 of Daredevil might be a little bit closer to being quote unquote canon, but it's going to be a different Vanessa. It's going to be like it's going to be different stuff.
Yep.
But I think that the tone of the Netflix shows is going to be there, considering the fact that they are touting Echo as the first TVMA.
When that trailer dropped, I watched that tonight. I was like, oof.
I was like, this is brutal.
And you know what? I was worried about Echo because they said all episodes are dropping. So I'm like, you're not going to get.
Do they have no confidence in this?
Right. That's what it felt like. But now that I saw the trailer, I'm hearing about the press release and the press event for it and everything. I feel a little bit better about it.
Mm-hmm.
I know my thing is to kind of like piggyback off of what Eric said. I understand the fatigue because like I said, the previous right up until Endgame, all you had to do was, say, for example, let's talk Infinity War, right? Infinity War. Any random person, let's say, for example, I just wanted to follow the Captain America track. Okay, I watch Captain America 1, 2, 3. I could watch Infinity War. Or if you're somebody else who just wants to follow the different track, Iron Man 1, 2, 3, or whatever, or just follow the Avengers movies, like there were like multiple tracks that you could take separately. You didn't have to watch everything.
Right.
But it will all lead you to Infinity War. So by the time you got to Infinity War, you already have enough context from where you were watching. And if you wanted to, you could get the extra context from everything else. But it wasn't like a requirement. I feel like
it didn't feel like homework.
Yeah. Exactly.
It didn't feel like a chore.
this era or phase or whatever the
It's
hell they're calling
homework.
it,
It's a chore. It really
It's
is a chore.
homework. So it's just like you're telling me, oh, okay, I gotta watch like a 6 or 7 episode TV show to catch up with this movie, or if not, I'm
Yep.
gonna be no, like you. And hey, listen, this also ties back into the whole how they were just hiring a bunch of movie people to do the TV shows.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, no, like you could have just condensed a lot of these TV shows into literally just like a hour or maybe 45 minutes, or at least an hour and a half movie.
It's a
There you
weird
go.
it's a weird
And then-
ask to ask the audience to
And-
watch
Yeah.
everything when even the directors didn't even watch everything.
And then also too, like, this is why I say, like, there's a big difference between like how this works in comics and how this works in real life. In
Mhm.
comic books, yes, I think it's a little bit more acceptable to say, hey buddy, you need to read this for context. When it comes to TV shows, that's a little bit more of a commitment. And also
Right.
you're battling with Disney Plus is battling with who else? HBO, Hulu, Netflix.
They're not battling with Hulu anymore as of
Well,
yesterday. But I see what you mean.
Yeah,
I
but
see
you
what
know,
Paramount
you-
Plus, blah blah blah.
HBO.
they're, you're telling me
Apple.
I gotta all
Peacock.
of this shit,
Amazon.
and I'm okay. Yeah, I can understand why there's a little bit of a drop off. So again, I'm not mad at regular Joe Schmo. Well, bro, you telling me I gotta watch fucking WandaVision and
See,
this show?
when they
you
announced
see what I'm saying?
when they announced that whole slate, like WandaVision, and they announced Loki and all this stuff, I thought like She-Hulk, all of that, you know, new Captain America. I thought all of this was leading to like a new Avengers movie or something.
So did
Like introduce all of them to set up the next phase of Avengers. This shit is already taken 4 years. It's
Yeah.
too long.
It's been
Yeah.
a lot of
It
saturation without payoff.
It needs another connecting team up movie point.
And AJ said that. AJ said that.
It
for sure.
does.
There is a connection actually on the Disney Cruise Line. There is
Oh,
a
Jesus.
video.
All right, bro.
Ben, come on.
All right, bro. I hate you.
Ben,
For a
I swear to
nominal
God,
fee
I
to
swear
go-
to God, if I have to go to the like fucking Guardians of the Galaxy ride just to get a plot point, I'm done.
Yeah.
Imagine.
No. You don't because the theme park universe is a different universe
Oh my God.
than the movie
Ben,
universe.
stop it. Stop.
You gave Mark so much shit
I did.
for his pictures,
I
and
know.
you got
Here
the
you
nerve.
go doing the
You
exact
got
same
Now I'll
the
thing.
give you all
nerve.
my fucking collection for you to shut the fuck up.
For me to stop shilling a boat that I won't go on anyway.
No, but like again, it's just like a
Yeah.
lot of it feels like it's just like extra homework. And again, I'm not mad at Joe Schmo if you tell him he has to do XYZ just so he can get context
Yep.
for this. Like, listen, there's nothing wrong with the system of if it ain't broke,
Don't
don't
fix it.
fix it.
Let me
Like-
ask you this though: if it was all good, would you feel differently?
100%.
Yes.
But the
Okay,
problem is it's
okay.
not all good.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. I think that's it's just valid. Like, if it was good, sure. Like, listen, if I'm regular Joe Schmo and they're telling me, and I'm like, yo, you telling me I gotta watch this TV show, but you got 20 motherfuckers behind me telling me, like, yo, bro, you gotta watch that shit. Yo, what am I gonna do?
I
I'ma
mean,
watch
they
that shit.
teased Blade at the end of Eternals, and we're not getting Blade yet. Like
They teased his
I-
voice.
Yeah,
They teased
exactly.
his
did.
voice.
They
And
teased
we
his
only
voice.
found out that it was his voice through an interview.
But that's what I mean, though. That's my whole point. I don't want a tease of something that's going to come out 4 or 5 years later.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, have a
Dumb.
concrete plan. And I feel everything leading up, all, phases 1 through 3 were just so well done.
Mhm.
Even though they had different directors and all that stuff, it just
And they
seems
had
like
their stumbling blocks.
Of course.
Yeah, sure. But you know, at least there was that vision, and they got directors willing to buy into that vision. It feels like once this TV universe hit, they kind of lost their way a bit.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, already this is like a 3-4 year stumbling block. And no wonder people are saying Marvel's in trouble, because it feels it doesn't feel as cohesive as it once was, and we're starting to lose sight of the overall picture here. When they first said, "Oh yeah, Secret Invasion," it's going to be, or like I invoke the comic, like, oh my god, we could get like morph cameos and like you know what I mean, like people like different, and the trailer hinted at that a little bit. Like I was like, oh my god, there's Rhodey and all that stuff, and then what did we get?
What we got was something that was extremely confusing, and that had implied
that whole
Rhodey,
second episode, I checked out of it.
That Rhodey has apparently been a Skrull since the end of Civil War. That's weird.
And a lot of it feels like it's like ham-fisting shit
made no
together.
sense.
Yeah,
It made no sense.
And I think that's part of the problem too, because it's like with again the era for Endgame, the Infinity Saga, like there was a through line. We all knew all roads lead to Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
This right now, I can't tell if it's leading to Kang.
It's supposed to lead to Kang, but how would you know?
Right, I can't see the through line here because there's so many other things like the multiverse.
I loved Doctor Strange and the multiverse for what it was trying to do, but when I saw that WandaVision was basically like not even like they got Scarlet Witch completely wrong from her own fucking show, and I'm like, that's when I knew that we were in trouble.
They put the woman through so much trauma that they pretty much lost all the things that made her great. You're just putting the character through so much trauma just to make them, look cool.
And Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, this was supposed to kick off that multiverse saga, and what have we got since?
Nothing.
I feel the only one doing it right is Loki right now.
Yeah.
As much as that show makes my brain hurt.
Right.
It makes my brain
time
hurt,
travel and all that stuff. Yeah.
But it's good. That's the thing.
Right.
Like if they what is coming after Echo? When the hell is Ironheart
hang on.
out?
Let me pull up the Phase 5 list right now.
That shit's changing like every other fucking
everything's
day.
changing.
Yeah.
It's too much to keep up with. If I need a fucking wiki to plan out my viewing, we have a problem here.
And again, it doesn't. And again,
what if season 2? I feel like that ain't happening until probably that ain't coming out till next year.
Yes, that's not coming out until next year. The next thing is Echo.
Then you got that stupid Agatha show that's supposed to be happening, which I feel like we do not need.
And then,
how many title changes has it been through at this point?
I feel like 3.
It's got 3 different titles.
Yeah. And then, we know Deadpool is it's probably gonna get shifted around again.
Well, Deadpool was supposed to kick off. Oh wait, never mind. I'm wrong.
Deadpool was supposed to come out. Was it next year?
It's coming out next. Supposed to come out next year. May 3rd.
It'll still come out next year. It's not going to come out in May.
And Cap 4 has already finished filming.
So Cap 4 is probably going to swap dates with Deadpool. Cap will probably come out in May. Deadpool will probably come out in November.
And then you got Thunderbolts and Blade.
There is talk that Thunderbolts is going to get shelved.
Really?
I did. I read that's from another prominent leaker. But I really hope that doesn't happen.
I mean that roster alone is not pulling me in to see the movie. That roster alone.
Yeah, it's gonna take a lot for them to.
Yeah, but if you have the villain as the Sentry, which has been teased and speculated, and Stephen Ewan from Invincible and Walking Dead is supposed to.
I think that's gonna take more.
I need more than that.
It's gonna take more.
Yeah, more than that to pull me in.
Like I'm talking like that trailer has to be good. The promo has to be on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're giving me a lineup with Red Guardian, U.S. Agent, Bucky, Yelena, and Zemo as your lineup, I'm like, this is not it.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at this image that you have from the Variety article. And that's really what I want to see. I want to see them just bouncing up and down a bunch of like charts and stuff. That would be fine.
Nah, I mean, and also too, well, like somebody pointed this out, but also, hey, not all these movies were flubs. Like Black Panther 2, like did ridiculously well.
Of
Doctor
course,
Strange
yes.
2 did ridiculously well. Like, you know, I got
Guardians
into
3.
it. Guardians 3
Yep.
did ridiculously well. I don't even think I see Guardians represented on here. Because I think somebody pointed out, like, it's funny how when you get once Marvel got the verse,
Didn't
apparently.
Shang-Chi did
Shang-Chi
really
did
well.
well.
Shang-Chi did pretty well too.
Let me see.
And that was phase 4.
Yeah.
Yes. Spider-Man did, but Sony got the money.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Shang-Chi. Let's see.
Thor Loved and Thunder. That was phase 4.
That was a mixed bag.
Yeah.
Everybody admitted mistakes on that movie.
Okay, so
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh,
Chris Hemsworth admitted that they went too goofy. I think that there is talk about Thor 5, actually, and that they're not going to be doing Taika.
Why? My
They're not gonna have
why
Taika.
is the Marvel Trinity even getting more films? For what story is there left to be told with?
I don't know what else you can do with Thor.
Exactly.
but I think Helmsworth also said, like, as long as he's interested, he's gonna keep doing them. And
Holy
I'm sure they're
shit,
gonna
I
keep
just-
paying. What's
I
up?
just looked. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. The box office was
Almost $1 billion.
Almost $1 billion.
Yeah.
Fuck me, man. God damn.
Remember, it came out right after No Way Home. It was the movie that came out right after No
Yeah.
Way Home.
No,
It was the
that's
lead
true
in.
too. Yeah.
Oh, right, because Doctor Strange was the first MCU movie of 2022.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah,
Yep.
so I mean, it wasn't again. It wasn't all flubs, like, you know,
Right.
Spider-Man. I'll count Spider-Man, even though Sony got the money. We got Doctor Strange 2, Black Panther 2. I
Black
don't care what
Panther did
anybody
really
says.
well.
I
Yeah.
love Black Panther 2.
Guardians.
Guardians. Like, again, all of that just depends on. Like, obviously,
Everybody
you know,
looks
Friday.
at Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania because it was poised. It was the first thing of Phase 5, first project of Phase 5.
Yeah.
And it was poised to usher in what the rest of the saga was going to look like.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And that's unfortunate.
I feel like in all of Ant-Man, there was a good movie there.
Yeah, somewhere in there was a good movie.
Somewhere in there was a good movie.
I just felt like there could have been more focus on some characters. Like some characters got less screen time than others.
Yeah.
Nah, do you know what? You know what they lost me when they didn't have the brother doing the recaps.
They didn't have Luis.
They
No
didn't have
Luis and no Ti.
Yeah, no. You
Ti
can't do that.
can't come back.
I know, but still.
Why can't Ti come back?
Allegations.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's right. But I know we're kind of, a lot of you brothers gotta go. But just to wrap this up, I think Marvel is going to be fine at the end. This is what happens. You
they're
can't
gonna
stay
be
on
fine.
top for too long.
Look, there's two rules in life.
What's up?
You got to pay taxes, and the mouse always wins.
The mouse.
The mouse always wins.
He's right
The mouse
there.
always wins.
He's right there in that photo.
He's right behind the curtain.
That's
Yep.
right.
Oh, I didn't even notice it. That's a crazy photo. That's crazy. That's nuts.
Haha, fuck you.
Oh, get fucked.
Get fucked.
That's literally what he's saying. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go check out Marvels. I do want to go check out Captain America 2 for sure. Deadpool, I don't think Deadpool really needs.
Here's the real question: who's gonna
What's
go
up?
see Digimon Adventure 2: The Beginning in theaters next Wednesday?
I mean, they don't ever bring shit here, so I mean, I'll just catch it online.
Are you kidding? No, it's one night only, 7 p.m. on Wednesday.
Exactly. It's just
I need
one
to
night.
see if they're gonna play it. Hold on, Digimon
Adventure 2.
The Beginning. Okay, let me see showtimes. Oh my god, they're playing it near my crib. I lied.
Look what you did, Ben.
I lied.
You and I are texting immediately after that movie.
Oh my gosh. Oh shoot, hold on, bro. Oh my god, yo, bro, Deoxy.
Deoxy.
Yo,
Yo, what's up, pal?
What is up?
Yo, thank you for stopping by, brother. Thank you for stopping by. We winding down now, but still thank you for stopping by. Oh my gosh, thank you. This is an honor. This is a pleasure. Yeah, I gotta see Digimon.
Yeah.
I didn't like. I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't like the first whatever they were doing before with Digimon. Those first of the movies. Try all
What
the
Try
those
was
way.
the
bad.
Adventure Try movies?
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
wasn't.
like
They
them.
weren't good.
They were not good.
I think it's a good thing I probably didn't finish the rest of them because I only saw the first one.
You
That's it.
just watch Last Evolution Kazuna.
I figured.
Yeah, like they listen after they butchered, the what is it, the mega forms. There was no reason why everybody was just going mega all of a sudden. I don't why. That takes away the significance of it.
Yeah,
It
Why?
does.
yeah, that's true.
Like what are we doing here? But I'm gonna give you thank you. I'll just say this. Thank you all you brothers for showing up. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Likewise.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And it made my evening to see Eric.
Yeah. I'm glad
What-
the surprise worked.
I'm so glad you kept that from me.
You fooled me. I'm like, wait, I kid you not, bro. I was actually expecting Ranger Liz to show up. I thought that was gonna happen. No disrespect to you, Eric.
This
No
was such a
disrespect.
nice surprise.
No worries.
Oh man, no. Like I messaged Eric like last night. I was like, "Hey, bro, listen,
I was
know."
already asleep.
I was like, "Yo, homie, I know you're busy. I know RJ not feeling well, but if you can, please, I'm gonna just drop you the link." And I told him, I am not telling nobody. I'm not, and then once I heard, because
Yo, Ben,
with-
look at the chat.
yep.
I thought he was asleep. I thought he was done.
Yo.
Mark, go to sleep.
No,
Hey,
but
you need to go to bed.
no, but yeah, I was just like, Eric, I won't tell anybody. So thank you, Eric, for popping up. Holy crap!
Yeah,
Once I heard Eric checking B47 is joined, I was like, oh. No, thank you. So I'll give you guys a second to go ahead and unplug yourselves. Let me just get this thing out the way. Blackwing, your brother. Go ahead. I got your thing up here.
So anyway, guys, you can follow me on Twitter at Blackwing2040. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Blackwing2040. Also follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. Tomorrow, I am going to be having Sunday. I'm thinking tomorrow's Sunday. But yeah, Sunday evening, I'm going to be having a 10th anniversary YouTube stream. That November 5th marks 10 years of me being on YouTube. I will be having some announcements for projects I want to do for next year. I may even react to some of my old videos just to see how far I came as a YouTuber, and also just to have some guests on board, just to chill the vibes and just crack some jokes and enjoy a good time.
Word. Dr. Ben, you're up.
Me. So Dr. Ben MD. I'm on Twitter. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't want to talk. I don't know. You can
Simple and straight to the point.
You can
Love
follow me. I kind of keep a low profile for the most part, but I'm always here with Ro when he does these awesome streams, and I'm on the Ranger Command Power Hour as part of the Ranger Comic Squadron.
Hell
And
yeah.
Sometimes just to bust Eric's balls. I love him.
And to hear Mark's ridiculous
all
pitches.
18 inches of venom.
19. 19.
19.
Eric, I want to show you something. Your Christmas cards are still on my fridge.
I appreciate that.
They are all on my fridge because I don't clean.
Oh my god. Oh, but Eric, you're up, brother.
Yeah, you can find me at TruckyB47 pretty much everywhere, Threads, Blue Sky, whatever the hell social media is going on. But definitely check out Ranger Command Power Hour at rangercommand.com. I am actually trying to finish an episode tonight. I'm almost done editing it. So we'll have a new Ranger Nation Spotlight with Richie923 of Geek Status. And then we'll have part 1 of our Cosmic Fury review coming out later this month, and then starting the Rangers Round the World extra episodes that we got to get to extra episode 100, and then I'm retiring the extra episodes, and then so a lot planned for the back 2 months of this year. We'll see if I can actually edit and get things done. I have a kid. It's
Look, life happens.
Life
happens.
Yeah.
And listen, we are, as you know, we are on standby, waiting for the next.
When you're ready to push that button, deploy us.
We're doing it. We're doing it. I just got to plan everything, but yeah, we're doing it. And I do want to get Ryan Parrott on with all of you guys. And
absolutely,
you heard it here first. Like I want to talk comics with you guys with Ryan.
Hell yeah,
I think that'd be amazing. Especially the news that he's coming back from Morphin Masters. I gotta get a tease of
100%.
Well, surprise! I'm actually at 600 now.
Congrats!
Nice, dude.
There it is.
Hell
Congrats!
Yeah, I'm at 600.
One step closer to that plaque.
One step closer. Thank you, everybody.
Mazel tov.
Thank you to all you guys. Thank you to everybody who tuned in. Thank you to everybody who subscribed. And like I said, I don't take these milestones alone. I don't take these alone. I will always give credit where credit is due. I'm not here without you guys here on the panel. I'm not here without Elvis. I'm not here without AJ and anybody else that's popped up on the channel. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you to everybody who's been showing love to the channel. This is the quickest I've ever gotten to the next milestone. So this is awesome. And thank you, because I can finally take a fucking break. Oh my gosh.
That's
I have
right.
been waiting for 6.
Seriously, thank you so much for inviting me on, because this week has been hell. And just to connect with you guys and just talk about something fun. This was one of the highlights of my week.
Me too.
So dude, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for bringing your audience together, for bringing all of us together. Ro, you're doing great things, and just keep on trucking, man, because you'll reach every milestone and every goal you set forth for yourself.
You will reach 19 inches.
Oh yep.
At least.
Ben.
Deep.
Yes.
My God, Ben. I was about to say something. I'm about to say something. Then Ben comes up with that. I'm like, forget it. Forget it. All I'm saying is, Ro, somewhere down the line in your life, you better start writing a comic book. Since you know the ins and outs of the comic book industry at this point, you might as well write your own comic book, bro.
I have things floating in my head. I'll keep it at that. I have things floating in my head.
It's just so nice to be able.
When that issue comes out, though, I've got the Vaseline ready, Ro.
Wow. It's just so nice to be able to get together with friends and be able to talk about this stuff, shoot the shit, in such a troubled world. And it's really nice to be able to do this. And thank you for giving us the opportunity and the platform, and for your amazing friendship.
No, of course. No, thank you guys. Like I said, once I hit 500, the goal was I need to have my friends. I don't care if my friends are content creators or not. I don't give a fuck. Do you know what you're talking about? Can you have a good time? Come on the channel. Come on the channel. So that's always been my vibe. So again, I thank you guys. I know all you guys are busy. You guys have your own shit going on. So thank you that you took time out of your day or your nights to come hang out with me. It's always a pleasure. And this ain't it. So now I have no choice but to announce, yes, a 600 sub live stream will be happening very soon. I'm gonna try to see if I can have it happen before like December, because
what drinks are on the menu?
Well, whiskey, but I think I might change tequila because it's a special.
No Bacardi.
I've retired Bacardi, my brother. I love.
I'm surprised.
No, Bacardi has been dead since 2020, bro.
No. Or you know what? You should save it for 1,000. Save it for 1K. You gotta bring Bacardi back home.
If y'all want me to bring Bacardi back for one night only, I'll do it.
Save that for 1,000 subs. Save that for 1,000.
But yeah, so yeah, 1,000 sub stream will be happening soon. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks, and then obviously we have TJ Day next month.
Next month.
Wow.
So I'm sure I'll be doing something for that as well. Don't know what I gotta get in cahoots with the Legion, especially Vaughn, since he's closer to Selwyn Ward than I am. But yeah,
Are you
guys,
gonna bring Selwyn Ward onto the channel?
I'm not saying it's not impossible.
It's not possible.
I'm not. It's not. I mean, I was able to speak to the man last
Did you
year.
see
so-
how many? Did you see how many Selwyn Ward encounters Ro had in the past 2 years? He can make
No.
it happen.
Listen, we had
Okay.
Selwyn Ward popped up on the Legion podcast, and then last year we had him on Vaughn's stream, and that was an honor, a pleasure. That was if it didn't feel like we were starting. It was literally just like us having a chat with the homie.
That's
So-
cool as hell.
He's such a chill dude.
It was a great stream. It was such a great stream.
Yeah, he's such a chill dude. That guy's cool as fuck.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going to be happening for TJ Day this year, but I'm sure it'll be something great. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated, and yeah, tune in Sunday. I will be on Blackwing stream. I will do my best to at least stay for like an hour because what's up?
Oh, I'll try to pop by as well.
Yeah,
Cool.
so because I'm gonna see if I can get something going with the authority this Sunday as well, because we've been doing a lot the past couple episodes. We've been spitting like the numbers are going up. So this is the best we've done like since we moved over to YouTube. So I'm trying to keep that.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to keep the momentum
that
going
flow.
up. Yeah. So Blackwing, I will be there. I will do my absolute best to keep that time free for you, brother.
No problem. Appreciate it.
But yeah, fellas, once again, thank you to all the viewers, everybody in the chat. Thank you very much. It's Real Vision. Thank you guys once again, and we are out.